Hello people, and welcome to the stream. I think we're all good here now, right? Yes we are. We've pinged the Discord, we shared a link on Twitter. And we can have a little bit of hello people. Happy Friday everyone. Mehmet, Deaxis, Starstuff, Michael, Rune, Lauren, Magnum, Zombiance, Rahil. Nice to see you again, Rahil. Not seen you around for a little while, buddy. How you doing? Starstuff, EMB, Open Mindset, Andy Best. Welcome in everyone. How has everyone's Friday been? Hopefully all off to a good start to the weekend, I hope. The bird is backpacking my window this evening, so if you hear that coming down the mic, something to enjoy, isn't it? Stupid good bird. Okay. Hello. Hello Egg, hello Mehmet. Hey Aretha. Carlin. Hello again Egg, hello again Carlin. Hey Keith. Did you bath yet mate? Imagine it's a bit early for a bath, isn't it? Welcome to the stream either way. Nice to have you, mate. Yeah, so an hour earlier tonight, I've actually been looking at my YouTube analytics, and apparently there's more of you online at this time of day. So we'll see if YouTube is lying to us. We'll wait and see. Okay, slightly amend our look. We are actually back in the classic bore wheel we like today. I felt like a lot of the LUTs on this map were giving us quite a washed out feel. So yes, hopefully we can do some nice things today. So what I'm thinking is we're going to do the airport tonight. The Prussian Peaks airport. We're going to have a little dive into Google Earth and look at some inspiration in Madeira, in one of the Portuguese islands. Yes, so that's what we'll do today. That is what we'll do. Great, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Rahel. Thank you very much, mate. Hello, Egg. Hello, Blue Hell. DH, welcome in. Day 35 Shanghai lockdown. But internet for the win. Oh, that sucks, Andy. That's no fun, mate. Lockdowns are no fun for anyone. Just finished watching your 5B video. Fantastic build so far. Yeah, people are really... that video is doing insanely well. Which is good. Always happy when a video does well. Yeah, lots of support on the 5B stuff. Hope you guys have enjoyed it for those that have been following. Okay, so airport time. I'm initially thinking that we're going to put it here. So I think we'll start with a little bit of terraforming, and then we'll wait for a few more people to turn up before we jump into Google Earth. Just so people can see what we're working with. So I definitely want a riverside runway, and we're going to have to terraform this because it's going to be horrendous otherwise. And also because we're using extra landscaping tools, we don't have to pay for our terraforming like we do with the airport area. So that's going to be tremendously helpful. Of course, we need a lot of space for this, so any initial terraforming jank will look horrific before we start to tie things together tonight. So we'll see what we can do. I had the same with a homing pigeon on my bog window. I'm on the 3rd floor up. Yeah, it's like a little house martin or something. It just keeps pecking the glass. It did disappear for like nearly 2 months, but it's back again now, so... tormented by actual birds. Which is not something I thought I'd have to deal with. Very much a countryside problem. Egg is going to turn to GLaDOS, asking random people to murder him, yeah. Get people saying that the bird is a lie. Yeah. We will, won't we? That small town was so cute. Glad you liked it, Mehmet. Glad you liked it. So I play in City to the Next, so this is like training with Ronaldo. Really inspiring, but no L to be as good. You only see the nice things I put out, Andy. Not everything turns out nicely. Highway, 1am in Australia, do we builds, mate? Thanks, Farmer Mike. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that, mate. Only halfway through the 5B vid. Looks great so far. Thank you very much, Lauren. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, so I think we'll start by developing a little highway interchange. Let's just remove all current infrastructure because we're going to want to do a little bit of work here. I'm going to make a little sort of three-way slipway Y interchange, which will be quite fun. And we might put this through a tunnel. Maybe. No, I think we'll have it above ground, so let's prepare that entry point as well. We can have it come along the river then, which would be quite nice. Yeah, huge love and support for other love and support on 5B. Funnily enough, yeah. Yeah, it seems a much friendlier reception this time round. Maybe it's because I know how to use mods now. There was definitely some less friendly people during Season 2. Or maybe I just scared them all off and they're not watching anymore. Maybe that's why it is. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so scoop ourselves out a layer to come out from here. Lots of highway decoration to be had today in the approach to the airport, which will be nice. So in hindsight, since we've been playing this map now for, this is like the 6th week, you definitely need better landscaping tools to play this map, I think. I couldn't imagine doing this without it. It would be tremendously hard, which is the point of the live streams, I guess, right? Hardest map in City Skylines. Okay, so give ourselves a little more layer. And then we can bring out a new interchange here. So let's get rid of the power lines as well. Let's just break a good chunk of the highway, give ourselves a little more room than we need. So I've also added the road tools and road anarchy into the save now. And just because of the nature of today's build, airports are horrendous. And these mods are going to help us. Cool. Sorry if LC joined 5B, up all night with a sick cat. But you'll have got the viewing time, we'll watch later. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate that, mate. Welcome in, Eve, as well. Welcome in, Eve. The highway's overcrowded. Is it? Was it the other highway? Not sure what you're talking about, open mindset. Sorry if I missed that. Yeah. If I missed that. You're bringing... I think you're bringing over the detail inside. More people are getting it. I hope so. It's all about the detailing, right? It's all about the detailing. Okay. Let's carry on bringing these back down. Slightly less curvy feature on that. We've also brought in some of the base parking lot roads as well that we've been using in 5B, so nothing too advanced. Again, because it's an airport, I'm not putting Green City's car parking outside of an airport again. Awful. Okay, so let's do a force elevation now. Let's go up by 10 meters. No road guideline snap here either. Cool. Then you can come down now as well on the ground. Onto a road guideline again. We did use a little freeform curve here, didn't we? There we go. Onto a false elevation again. I'm going to go by, I think it's 10 meters, was it? Yeah, that should do us. This will be fine. Just going to extend down this way now. Good evening, good luck with this build. Won't be able to follow it as I play in the console, but your build gives me ideas, so very easy to come up with it this time. Hope so, Ronaldo. Hey, Ronaldo. I think that's how you pronounce your name, right? But yes, I hope so. Hope it can give you some inspiration. Yeah, it may just be sort of the aesthetics of the build that change with the car parking mods, at least. Yeah, let's keep these curves going. Okay, again, we'll bring the mountain back around this so it looks a little bit more natural. It's not just quite so by itself. Let's put the main highway back in now so we can turn off road bending thanks to the wonderful world of road anarchy. We'll come off all of our snapping as well with a little freeform action. Okay, so I haven't added node controller. Move it might be applicable here in some cases, probably not actually. Okay, with that in mind then, we will actually add road bending back in. And we'll use move it to finagle angles that we want to. So just before it came live today, Biffa is premiering his new city tomorrow. That should be fun. New Biffa city, right? Once you get hands on parking lot road, there's no going back to vanilla. There really is not, yeah. 100% right. Cool, so I can come in there now. It's a nice big wide oversized sort of country interchange. Okay, so we can definitely do some stuff here now. Let's come in and grab some of these nodes along the highway. And possibly this one as well. Oh no, we missed one. There we go. There's two more here, isn't it? I'll touch more here. Cool. Again, no road guideline snap here. Lots of freeform action. So this is the same interchange design that we used in Palaven, for those that followed that. Oh, Java Stat with a $10 Canadian super chat. Hello to all. Hello to you, Java. Welcome into the stream, mate. Thank you so much for super chat, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you're well. Yeah, so same interchange design that we used in Palaven. Many moons ago, this was the one that was sat near the aviation club by the park. Same design. It's nice though, it works. It works. Another new Biffa city, Didier New Zealand. I believe his more effective transfer manager mod, which I actually was going to use for Ilos, kind of broke his city's economy, so it's just dead now. Yeah, I believe that's what happened. Okay, so let's place in our roads alongside the highway as we know where to come into. So we want to leave it an extra tile for detailing. Yeah, we're not too wide here, we're not too wide. Yeah, so that broke New Zealand, and now this new one is about to start tomorrow. Off the angle here. There we go, and then we can start going back down. Hopefully just a little freeform curve tour now onto the new roads. Should see us through. Wonderful. Fantastic. Remember Ali Briskin with the 200 Turkish lira super chat. You definitely need a node controller. Yes, we do. Although, yeah, I think we've managed to figure it out without it. I think we'll be okay. Well, thank you so much for the super chat, Mehmet. Really generous as always, mate. You are always here. Never misses a premiere, a live stream. Mehmet, it's just different gravy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, let's terraform away a little bit more of this cliff. Just so we've got that breathing room. And then, of course, we'll bring it back around. So probably welcome to an hour of terraforming at the start of the stream today, actually, everyone. Welcome in, Governor, as well. How you doing, Karina? You okay? Have you guys got another Colville grill on the cards tonight? Okay, and then I'm hoping a little bit of move it with some of our nodes will help me enjoy this slip system a little bit easier. Yeah, just timed up some of these segments. Little baby changes like that, okay? And detone opportunities here when we want it. I'm back after a long break. Welcome back, Zyro. Hey, ER fandom. Good evening to you as well, mate. Happy Friday. More effective transfer. Marjo was pulled from the workshop for malware. Oh, yes, he said it was up to nefarious deeds, didn't he? Yeah, I think that was one of the dodgy... dodgy workshop mods, wasn't it? That was infecting people's computers. What a shit. Why would you do that? So I think we're just going to tunnel this one. Again, this is what I did in Palaven. So I'll bring it to here. Let's sync underground with natural behaviour. Also come onto a road length here too. Yes, let's go for a 10 deep tunnel. Is that what we want? Let's call them above ground again. Yeah, that should be okay. And then we will arise around here somewhere. No takeaway tonight. Okay, I guess you can't really 2 weeks in a row, can you, Governor? Bit of a silly question, to be fair, wasn't it? I think this started as vanilla, but it's more Neapolitan now. Bit of strawberry added, bit of chocolate. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that earlier. So I think this might be the last week of Prussian Peaks, before we start a new stream city. And in regards to how modded they're, going to be, I was thinking we'll probably start them out vanilla and then slowly add in like my little quality of life setup that we like so much as the series goes on. So I think that's what we'll do with them. We will wait and see. Okay, let's just connect this up now. Not enough money, are you joking? Okay then, let's just go and rob something and use the old move it trick. I am building quite an expensive highway interchange, to be fair. Let's just steal the meteorite park. So this is a great little cheese if anyone doesn't know it. You can copy and paste with move it and then delete the building to actually get some money back. Massively helpful if you get stuck. Okay. Cool. Oh no, I'm pushing peaks. Why? It will end. It's mainly it'll be the numbers on the stream that decide when a city goes away. And there's only 87 of you here right now, and we started out at like 400. That dropped to like 200. So if we're dropping off by like a third of the audience every week, then people just losing interest in it. So, good time to start a new one. Okay. I'm happy with this now. Let's re-terraform the mountain landmass around it, and we'll see what we think. I don't know, if you guys want Prussian Peaks to carry on, then, let me know. Comment on the VODs, spam it in the live, well don't spam it, but you know what I mean, mention it in the live chat. But, yeah, if the interest is just dwindling, then it's probably time to start a new one. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think we'll also bring up some of the elevated landmass in the middle. Okay, just so it's not a flat space, and then just soften out a touch of it. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and detail this now. Of course, lots of zoo fencing always works nicely with these large interchanges. If you're going to do the copy and paste trick, do it, why not just turn on infinite money? That's a good point. I can understand that point, but I did want to play without unlimited money, but just ran out of money during my highway build. But yes, I can totally see the point of turning on limited money in that situation. Absolutely. We should actually let the game play now the highway's reconnected. Although we shouldn't because the power isn't connected either. Let's actually factor in the power line into the decoration. We will allow this to come between the exit tunnel. And then just run parallel and jump into there. We'll cross over ever so slightly earlier. Just so it's got that little bit of parallel power line spice to it. Okay. You should do a foundation live stream. Yeah, I think foundation would work quite well for streaming actually. I guess it depends. Do you guys want to see a foundation live stream? It's not really what I want to do. It's what you guys watch. That's what I have to do. I love this series. I think maybe some of the challenge for attending is to me work commitments. Well, that's why I'm trying it at a slightly earlier time tonight, because according to my YouTube analytics, there's more of you here at 6 instead of 7. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. There's no weird gradients going on here. I'm relatively happy with this. Let's bring some content creator trees to line the slip roads. Let's go for... I think a row of horse chestnuts is what I'm feeling. Yeah, let's keep these running along the slips. This will give us a nice aesthetic, I think. And then they can meet up with the boat wheel pine pattern here, and then this one will repeat on this side as well. Which will give us this nice little V shape out in the open of the interchange too. Kind of accentuate that design. Infinite Money is a different game though, just the occasional cheat to find when needed maintains the gameplay I find. Yeah, I actually never play with unlimited money, but I can understand the point of unlimited money in that scenario. But yeah, I do like the survival aspect, but just need to build an interchange on live stream, so needed a bit more money. Yeah, we do have some residential demand, we should satisfy that really. We should really do that. Okay. I'm bored with this. Bring some larger rocks into the interchange too. Try and mold a few of these little exposed decals together if we can. Spin them around so we're not always seeing the same shapes as well. Always helps with these little rocks. And some possible larger ones out here as well. There we go. There's someone using the new interchange. Yes, please. Let's go for some perhaps false cliff face action on this little mound here. Okay. Oh, Andy pulling music. Egg my boys don't believe this is live. Can you say hi to Harry and Charlie? Hello, people. Oh, hello. I was going to say hello, people, but hello, Harry and Charlie. No, your dad's not telling the truth. This isn't live. This is pre-recorded, and he actually asked me to say this during the video. So this isn't live. No, I'm joking. Yes, we are, of course, live. We are live. Okay. I think we'll repeat the same sort of cliff faces this side too. Let's bring in a larger rock that has a smaller sort of counterpart to round out the tip of it. And then we'll grab a few more of these as well. I think this city has a bit of life in it still. If you were to start another map, what would it be? I think the port in this one, that was just so challenging. I'm thinking I want to start Mountain Taper from the Samson Gamer content creator pack. Next time is what we'll do, I think. Yeah, just want to be 9 up. I really like that one in the tier list. Yeah, that was really nice. I enjoyed it. Evening, Lance. Welcome in, mate. Not the 5B forest. That's not the one we want. Actually, this should work here. Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll use this one then. Over the river. And then we can embellish with our own pines as well, just to bring in a little bit of height, because these are all fairly low for which the wonderful world of vanilla palavant pines will come in as well. Okay. Rocks add a big amount to the interchange, don't they? They really do. Do I want a row of trees down the middle, or is this starting to become too spicy with the trees? I do appreciate the eastern cottonwoods though, I'm not gonna lie. They are a little bit of me. Okay, I've been waiting for this, my second most loved building series on YouTube after Ilos. Really, Salesh? It's a bold claim to say that these Prussian Peaks streams are your favourite. Well, as long as you're enjoying them, that's all I can ask, right? As long as you're enjoying them. Oh, there's me saying it. Oh yeah. Like, yeah, kind of interest is waning in Prussian Peaks, and then Slash is coming in like, this is the best thing after Ilos. Okay. Yeah, disprove me immediately. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's Ilos build as well. Really enjoyed putting that stadium complex together. Immense amounts of fun. Okay, and then we're going to bring up our... Yes, we will have zoo fence here, I think. I think we will. Hail Sigma Reg. Yes, call the elect account. Summon the elect account's land, sorry, yeah. I also reinstalled Warhammer 2 last night. Got bored of the disaster that is Warhammer 3. Yes, back on Warhammer 2. Until July when Immortal Empires releases anyway. Thanks, I got to go. Kids aren't going to lie themselves. Really enjoying the show. Thanks, Andy. Good luck with the bedtime routine, mate. Hope it all goes well. Cool. I agree. I love Ilos, but this is awesome. There's people that consider this better than Ilos. What the hell? Really? I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying it, I'm flattered, but I just did not think that would be the case. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so this side of the interchange we've got... I can't remember what they're called. What are they? It's the medium one, isn't it? Horse chestnuts lining the zoo, opposite side of the zoo fence, so we'll definitely repeat that pattern over here as well. I'm quite happy for this to be a very heavily landscaped interchange, almost though it's marking the entrance to the airport. I'm on board with that. Yes, and that's fine. We will bring in a little bit more of the natural mountain there now. There we go, to sort of soften that out a touch. There we go. Cool. And then just a big sweep of soften. Should see us through. So that cutaway's a little bit harsh, but it's fine. I'm alright with that. And then the zoo fence design. Are we on time of day progress? No, we've moved earlier in the day though for some reason. I agree. That's very nice. Good, good, good. Happy Friday, Simply a Deer. Welcome back in. Looks like a deer's here for every week now. That's wonderful. Thanks so much, Adir. Welcome back to the stream. If this is the last Prancing Pokes stream, I'm assuming you mean Prussian Peaks EMB, but it could well be the last, and indeed first, Prussian Pokes stream. Or Prancing Pokes stream anyway. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Yeah, we can go ham with the nodes, yeah. We'd never hit a node count in this map. There's not enough builds to be had. Yeah, the stadium was perfect, very on point in Phoenix vibes. Glad to hear Thino from you of all people as well, who's just returned from Phoenix. It's always good news. Okay, so our direction's out now. We are right-hand traffic in this city. I have just deleted my zoo path as well. That's immensely irritating. Oh, it's deleted it all here as well. Stop doing that. You are actually on the road. Oh, that's a very tight space there, isn't it? There we go. Cool. Novarian Ilos do not have much colour. Pushing Peaks is needed colour for you. It's true, it is a nice colour break to be fair actually. Very much is. Are we happy with the weather one as well, guys? Do you want to turn it off? Is it incredibly irritating to watch on stream? I'm happy for a bit of rain if you are. Mass Effect rebranding, yes. Oh yeah, really good stuff this week. Glad you enjoyed it, Caitlin. Thank you for watching them. If you never played the Mass Effects, stop watching the stream now, Dyax, and go and get the Legendary Edition off of Instant Gaming. You get all 3 remastered games in a nice 4K trilogy. Amazing. Go play them. Brad Stanton with a $5 Australian super chat, a green heart and a red heart. Thank you so much, Bradley. Really appreciate the support, mate. Welcome into the stream. Okay. This is coming together now, isn't it? We can head into Google Earth in a minute and have a look at the airport in Madeira. So that's going to be an inspiration for today. And that should do it. I think I might actually leave the game playing while we go, so we can accumulate some money, because I need to. Okay, let me fire up Google Earth, everyone, and then we'll jump into one of the Portuguese islands together. Oh, I need to turn disasters back on as well, don't I? Not that it made a difference last week, but there we go. I'm definitely pausing though while we go to Google Earth. Okay, here we are. Would I recommend? Wish I could play Mass Effect for the first time again. Oh yes, Eve. Isn't it the best? It's so good. Okay, so the inspiration for today's airport is Madeira. Cristiano Ronaldo Airport, of course. If you haven't seen the hilarious brass bust of Ronaldo that looks nothing like Ronaldo that's in the lobby of this airport, Google it. It's just the best. It's so funny. But this is very much what we wanted to work with, okay? So, extremely mountainous island, and the runway just kind of chills here, right? Comes off and over the water a little bit. Okay, so very waterfront and also very mountainous as well. So really simple configurations with the runways and the taxiways, just a loop in and out, nothing overly complicated there. And then, whilst we won't get this fancy with the terminal frontage for Prussian Peaks because we don't have the mods or assets or intersection marking tool to create this, and we can definitely take inspiration with the fact that there appears to be 2 sort of tiers or layers to the airport. And we've got our concourses, just a row of plane stands, again, nothing massively fancy. I think that should do us. Okay. So yeah, it's looking fantastic with weather. Okay, we'll leave it on. Hello Osman, welcome to the stream. When the Noobs Guide ends, can you do a city on Wolf Creek? I'm not sure what's going to replace the Noob's Guide, Harry. Palaven was very nearly on Wolf Creek, though. It probably won't be another Boreal build, though, to be fair. Yeah, it probably won't be Boreal. I've been to Madeira lots of times. Would you recommend it, Keith? Is it a good destination to go to? So here we go. There's Madeira Airport spot in here, so we can perhaps get a little bit of a sense of scale of the airport from this little elevated tier. Which you cannot because it is all entirely fenced off. But again, there's inspiration to take from the fact that there is kind of a crawling mountain road that runs essentially parallel with the runway, right? It gets higher and higher into some residentials that sit up here. Very cool. The highway actually, we can't do this with the level of mods we're playing with. This would need some intense modding. But the highway actually passes directly beneath the runway, which is very cool. So you're actually driving underneath the runway here, and then you can see it spans off on all of these pillars, which is actually marinas under here. Like there's boats docked right under the runways. And this must be incredibly loud as well. Like there's a motorway. Runway right above your head. So yeah, cool. We obviously can't do that with the highway with today's mods. This is like a Palm's Time sort of project. That's beyond my ability. Okay, but you get the idea. I'll tell you what, let's have a little hydration break. And view of the interchange as well before we start with the airport. Okay, let's get the ore mine in the background from last episode. There we go. Yeah, let's have a hydration break and a posture check, everyone. Stretch your shoulders out. Stop slouching. Yeah. I feel like I'm watching an episode of Airline Disasters, seeing that runway. It's a precarious one, isn't it? It is a precarious one. You need a tropical map? That's what I was thinking, Mountain Taper, Mehmet. Yeah. Or the other one from Campus as well. Is it Rosalind Peninsula? Might do that one. I like that one. Although I think that's the map the Ladies in the City project was on, wasn't it? Was it Rosalind Peninsula? I think it was. It's a nice one though. I did not expect that underneath. No, it's crazy, isn't it? It really is crazy. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second here. My eyes are just streaming. I think the hay fever season's starting to kick in. Could very well possibly be. It's always a fun time of year, isn't it? Cool. Right, let's head over to the airport. So we could bring some tunnels out, but I think that's just going to look really naff. I think I'd rather just sort of light up myself. So I think we've gone back to unlock after 5B, haven't we? Yes, we have. Although I do have access to... I think we use the modern 2-story terminal for this. We do have to paint out our first airport area though. So let's do that. So I guess we can treat this as like a crash course. Beginners for airport building. Oh, if I had enough bloody money. Right, let me just do the move it trick again. Let me grab the service station. Let me just chuck a bunch of these down. This is the problem about playing a detailed city on live stream, is like when I'm recording episodes, I can cut a lot of this way out, but playstyle doesn't lend massively well to live streams, I'm finding. as we stream these cities. Usually if I run out of money, I can stop recording and do a bit of detailing off camera. Try out some new ideas, but not on a stream. So we're learning as we go. Okay, if anybody wants to name the airport, you can throw it in the comments. Jesus Christ, that is horrific terraforming, isn't it? We will bring this back in. Again, with a sort of nice mountain road like we saw in Portugal. Yeah, it's got a big chunk of this away too. Okay, so now we should be okay to place down. No, how much are the airport terminals? 80 grand. Okay, I'm just going to throw down a few of these. This should give us the money we need to do this. Just spam a load of them. That should give us at least £1 million. And if you're watching this back, actually expecting to see like a vanilla airport build, there is quite a few of them on the channel. Just go ahead and check them out if you want. Weather's turned in the UK again. Where it's been nice today, but hay fever is about more. Yeah, I think it is starting to kick in for me now. Hay fever season. Just the worst. Can't stand it. Ruins my day. Okay, so frontage of the airport, I think I'm going to run with a modern 2-story terminal. And you are going to sit... Ooh, are we really going to judge up perfectly? I mean, the river's not straight. The riverbank isn't straight anyway, is it? It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go for... Actually, let's join the frame first, because I want to know how much room we've got to play with detail and a car parks out the front of the terminal building. One for road length. 20 units is usually my go-to. Actually, let's put it quite a bit further down. Just glancing back at Google Earth, yeah, the terminal sort of frontage does bulge out a little bit from the rest of the land, so we'll do that. Yeah, so we'll say 20 tiles away. That's always a good barometer with the airports DLC. Snap this onto 90 degrees, which is acceptable for me. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Runway is now the next most important thing with these airports DLC stuff. want to come onto an angle now so we can make sure that the runway stays parallel with the terminal. Again, we're going to need to move the position of the sun here because Prussian Peaks mountains constantly block it. There we go. Wonderful. Move it trick is nice. Didn't know it was possible. Yeah, actually, a shout out to Servamento Casino for that one. I didn't know it was a thing either until the Wires of Wonderful Casino showing us all. So let's go for 25 units. I do like 30 though. I'm indecisive today, everyone. Or am I? I'm not so sure. Right, let's bring this up. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what it needs. Just need more breathing room, didn't it? Everything's just so claustrophobic when you start doing these things. Airport area now wants to come out again. Which this shouldn't massively bankrupt us because we've done the terraforming for free with extra landscaping tools. Which I'm finally getting the name of that mod right now. It's no longer better landscaping tools. Okay, indeed it's been a big watch these series from Egg. Learned so much. Glad to hear it, Claire. Glad to hear that. It's always nice when people find joy in the videos. Okay, so this will be 30 units away from the terminal now. And you're not level, I think. it's fine, it's fine. This is going to be quite a sort of, not rough airport, but a bold one, I think is the right phrase. So let's go for 190 unit runway. So I want to do something really terraform the river out here to chisel out a shape in the landmass. It's going to be an interesting one, I feel. Okay, next way is taxiways. Always do these after the fact of the runway. I bet like a crash course in the airport's DLC guide would work quite nicely actually. Have we even saved ourselves enough room for plane stands here? I bet I bloody hard have done. Oh yeah, it's a tight one though, isn't it? Can we fit in the mediums? I think it would only have small and medium stands, right? I don't really want like the big jumbo jets landing here. I feel like this wouldn't be an airport they would land at. The big planes. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what goes on anyway. Although we are playing with Move It, I can just bring this down like a little touch if I wanted to. Gives us more room, doesn't it? Okay, happy with that. Let's get some concourses laid out. So again, the concourse designs in Madeira aren't massively inspirational. They're just sort of straight edges, but we'll see what we can do. Let's come off of the guideline as well. Go for a 40 unit concourse here, followed by another 40 unit there. So I want to try something a little daring with the highways, for which we'll start to bring them in now. So this would go horrifically wrong. Let me save this beforehand because we might have to reload. This is 100% not a planned build. I'm trying this for the first time tonight. And there is a small city milestone. Wonderful. God, it's took us 6 parts to get to 7,500 population. The Imodium Airport, because you need it. Yeah, Crashland Airport. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the Imodium Airport. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't like the mountains being steep part of the runway ends. It's the build isn't finished yet, Salash. Give it time, mate. Give it time. But yes, I agree. It looks terrible, but it's not done. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, of course, I'm not going to leave it like that. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's not the final thing. That's not the final one. A crash course on airports. You're on fire tonight, Egg. That wasn't intended, yeah. Oh, there's an earthquake about to hit. Shit. Get ready, everyone. It should take us there, shouldn't it? It usually jumps us over to it. And it's over here again, in the middle of nowhere. Wonderful. Love you. Thank you, Vando. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, just getting an earthquake. Alright. Miles away from any infrastructure. Welcome in, Jane. Welcome in. Airport like that, I think only small planes would land, not much room for bigger airplanes. That's my thought process, Claire. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so I want to dig out a bay. Actually, it makes sense to have this the same depth as the river. It looks a little bit weird if it comes off on a lip like that. Okay, so just bear with me. I wish the screen would stop shaking because there's a bloody earthquake. It's very annoying. It feels like it's still going on. Okay, so let's set up the highways because this is where it's going to come. And we'll probably break off a touch earlier than this, actually. Yeah, let's go for... Also, do we want it not parallel? Yeah, I feel like that's too much parallel action now because the runways and taxiways do nearly always run parallel to each other. I feel like you only want a little short burst of parallel road before it becomes curvy again. Otherwise, it will be too much parallel spice, I feel. Never work with children, animals, or Prussian Peaks lives. Yeah, it's sound life advice, that isn't it, Lance? Yeah. Or eggs as well, that should be added to that list of no thank you, shouldn't it? Okay, go palm trees down the side of the runway. Absolutely down for that diaxis. 100%. We'll do some detailing once we get our infrastructure set up. Okay, yes, so we're 2 tiles apart here, aren't we? With the highways. Let's do more cute curves, yes please. So hopefully you can see what I'm trying to do here now. By marking out the space the highways are going to take up first, we can do something a little more interesting with the landmass rather than just having it as a sort of straight, boring ass road. Do some more interesting things with an airport's built today, hopefully. Okay, yes, just come through this way. This is grand. Everyone's having a nice time. Are you not connected though? No. Cool, and then this can now run parallel down. So, now we can terraform out the sort of gorged out river a little more properly. As we know where the landmass of the highways is going to end. Okay, and I think a touch of slope terrain now. Within certain places. Just so we've not got sort of constant flat cliff face. A little bit over here as well. Can you even tell that terraforming once the water's off? Not really. We'll give it some time though. As your earthquake was happening, I just received a real life tornado watch in Tennessee. I didn't realise Tennessee was in the tornado alley. Though I have no knowledge of the tornado alley at all, so I don't know why I would assume that. Yeah. Boring ass road could be a request for the workshop link for those. Yeah, it could be, isn't there? The new boring ass road pack. Hey Nick, welcome into the stream, mate. How you doing? Good evening to you as well, my friend. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm just having a hydration break. I'm having one without you there. I told you. I didn't tell you to have one. My apologies. Okay, yeah, a little bit more of this now. That should be fine. And then... So, I want to do... I kind of want to continually respect like the tier that's going on here. So we've got like the roof of the concourse or the terminal, then roads 1 and 2. And I want to come down another layer to drop in a lot of our car parking infrastructure. So let's pick out like a contour line that's like 3 or 4 down. And push this right against the road just to see what we think of that drop. I think I can respect that. I think I can be on board with it. Let's draw in some industrial one-ways so we know where we want to terraform to. We will do 10 units of each either side. like so. I'm in Tennessee, under a tornado warning too. Oh damn, man. Tornadoes and severe thunderstorm warnings. Just had a big tornado here in Oklahoma Wednesday. It's absolutely crazy that you guys just like have tornadoes as like a weather event. That must be absolutely terrifying. Just this swirling vortex of wind that destroys everything in its path. Which, to be fair, does sound like me after a curry, but you get my point, right? It's not destroying my house, at least. It's just insane. Very cool sort of weather events, I think. Yeah, if not massively destructive as well. Okay. Welcome to the stream, if you can do. So a posture break. With that airport, you should assume crash positions. Yeah, you should, to be fair. But if you're landing here, right? No thank you to this. It's a squeaky bum time landing, that, isn't it? Okay, so we will now continue to feed everyone into a one-way loop in the airport. For which I'm going to break the rule of lane mathematics because I want to use the 2 lane variations here. So let's prepare our descent. Come out by 11. And you can come out here. Go by curve now as well. Let's also come onto a road guideline. Same thing over here. Hit this guideline. That perfect alignment. Yes, please, everyone. Okay, and then... So, I think let's just get everyone set up in the loop, and then we can actually let the game play and hopefully see some planes that land over here as well. Right-hand traffic. So, let's bring everyone down here. You don't need to connect in here, do you? We'll leave you... I'm not sure how I'm going to exit it at the minute, actually. I don't know. We'll come to that in a second. We're going to see what's going to come out. I live in Alabama. The southeast, especially in the plains of West Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama, can follow for some deadly tornadoes to spin up with no natural land masses slowing it down. Again, that's terrifying, isn't it? It really is quite terrifying that that's just something that happens in your country. What happens when you get a tornado warning? Is it like an air raid siren almost? Is that kind of what it is? Or like the local news is just like everyone needs to... I mean, you can't really run from a tornado, right? I guess you can outdrive it. I'm not even sure how fast they are. No idea. Welcome to learning about tornadoes with Overcharged Egg on the Friday night live stream as well, everyone. Okay, so I'm happy with these parallel layers that are starting to develop. It's very much becoming part of the build. And we can now continue to scoop out this little bottom tier that we want to run with. Trying not to mess up. We probably will put a walkable quay on the riverbank actually, while it's an airport. Okay, so now I want to prepare the roads that are going to come down and exit the system. For which again we'll use these with an angle snap. Wonderful. No, we won't. That's not what I wanted you to do. Let's bring this down to a sensible ground level. There we go. That's good for me. Lots of tornadoes in Illinois as well. Remember living through the Great Barrington tornado in 1998? Exactly like an air raid siren? Okay. Some places have sirens. I get an alert on my phone that makes a siren sound. Okay. This is interesting. I have no idea. Take cover in your basement if you have one. Otherwise, take cover in most of the interior room in your house. Would it not be wise to, like, get outside? Like, wouldn't a tornado just rip a house apart anyway if it passed over it? I mean, obviously you guys are the experts. I've never had to experience a tornado before. Okay, so if we do a 10 curve, or we do an 8 curve actually, this should help us settle in a little bit easier. Bring that down so we have the guideline. Make sure we're also bringing this up to this guideline too. That should be a perfect 8 curve now, right? Yeah, 8 to 10, okay. Right. Then our little top layer is going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to create a little crisscross now, I think. So if I can force into elevation, and I want to grab that curve there, so let's go back by 2 measurement, which will take us to 8. Yes, that's what I want. And we're going to do 6 units. Which brings us down. We will slope this out as well. It's a little bit not sloped at the minute. Might have even brought you guys too close. We're about to find out, I'm sure. Oh, let me grab the single selection. That will probably help. There we go, yeah, so let's drag that node back a little bit. Okay. Terminal frontage. Yes, thank you. Yes, please, or no thank you? I think I'm happy with it. Get lots of car parks in the middle here. Okay. The kid who sat next to me in 8th grade bioscience had his home destroyed by a tornado. That's not good, is it? That's not good. You don't want to be outside because a flying debris will go through you like a bullet. True. Yeah, I guess it would, right? Go outside. Do you not remember the cow from Twister? I don't think I've ever seen Twister, Lauren. Yeah. If you're in a basement and the tornado doesn't pass directly over you, you're usually safe. Okay. Okay. I think I just saw... It depends. Here in Pittsburgh, we get like F1 E1s or Fs and E0 ones. They aren't completely destroying towns. Places in Ohio get the bigger ones. Yeah, which is the state that gets the worst tornadoes? Because isn't there is something called like Tornado Alley, right? I've not just totally made that phrase up. Yeah, which state gets the worst tornadoes? In that case. Why are you... Is that a very tiny node? Yes, it is. Very awkward. Okay. Cool. This is fine. Let's create a slope now, so we know where we're going to start hooking back into the exit point of the terminal frontage. Yep, nice, big, friendly curves. Bring our brush size down a touch as well. Egg, you need to watch Twister. It's a good movie. I'm not a massive movie person, you know. I only really watch films if I'm with other people. I'll never just put a film on my own. So yeah, if anyone wants to come and watch Twister with me, then reach out. Maybe we can have like a Twister watch along. I'll live stream it. You guys can see the reaction. And we can talk about tornadoes on it. That's gonna be a really fun night in for me. Like, not even joking. Just thinking how I want this exit road to look. Do we want to go for a sweeping curve? I think we probably do, right? It doesn't need much more than that. A road guideline snap would be tremendously helpful though, if it's all possible. Yeah, let's place that in there. That's going to be happy days indeed. And then, boom. Give it some water. We'll stick the pipes under the roads in case there's any 5B fans watching. There we go. It wasn't even remotely under the roads either. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay, so power's going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Right, let's just bring it right over here. This is going to look horrific. We will find another power solution other than this, but for right now, it's going to have to do. So bear with it. And that should give us power. Okay, so once our road directions are now configured, we should be able to see some planes coming and going from this. Of course, once we have plane stands in as well, and then we can start making this thing look good. So yeah, we'll throw in just 3 or 4 smalls for right now. Cool, actually let me turn off anarchy with these because I don't want them really close together. I want them to be snapped where they're supposed to snap. Cool. So this should just give us... what do I want to do with you here? Yes, that is fine. So we came out by 10. And what was the angle here? Well, the cost is 360. See if we can mimic that this side. Yes, we can perfectly, in fact. Wonderful. And let's let the game play, and we should hopefully start to receive some planes. We'll see what happens. Then I'd like to remove a good chunk of this concourse here as well. Possibly replace it with some fence and hangars. Okay. Just as a classic, that would be fun. Tornado Alley is the Midwest, the South area is flat called Dixie Alley. Okay. I'd be down for that. I really like that movie. I'd probably get a copyright strike if I started streaming Twister. Yeah. It's worth it though, right? Yeah, it's worth it. Twister is so good, would blow you away. I'm sure it would, Dad. Yeah. Or probably suck me away as well, right? That's what... That's not... I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, yeah, it would blow me away, Brad. You're right. Yeah, you would. It's a 90s classic. It is. Yeah, Twister Party, Lake District, date. Yeah, you go to the Lake District for a date night, Dave. Yeah, we'll watch Twister. Yeah. Then again, we had 2 earthquakes in Crawley a couple of years ago. Wasn't there a tornado in Wales as well? Or Birmingham? I'm pretty sure there was a tornado in Birmingham a few years ago. Of all the places to have a tornado, Birmingham was just random as hell. Okay. So, oh yes, there we go. Planes are coming now. Very good. I'd love to see one land just so we can see how hilarious this looks. I think what I might do here actually is another real big cutaway with the river. Again, looking at how Madeira's airport sits, I'm going to remove a massive chunk of, well, not a massive chunk of it, the entire mountain. Sorry to the natural landscape fans. We are destroying the topography today. Absolutely annihilating it, attacking its beliefs and values. Okay, so we'll cut away this. We will also slope out and soften a lot of this so it doesn't look quite so obviously terraformed by better landscaping tools. Okay, often find fairly random clicks here, don't put too much thought process into this and you end up with something that looks pretty natural anyway. Let's go for right there. Let's get rid of these sort of sharper edges if we can. Try and create some natural ridges if you like. Okay, it's a good movie, I'll watch it. Every time you start talking about measurements, I feel like I'm using the Headspace app where they're guided meditations and they tell you to hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4. Oh yeah? Yeah, I think I've used one of those before, yeah. You have a road issue to the airport, do I? Yes, excellent shout, mate, excellent shout, yes we do. Yeah, let's make sure we're actually configured with the highways now, that should be right. Yeah, yeah, we're okay now. Thank you, Ken. Good spot, mate. Oh, and it's burning down. Of course. Also, do we even have a fire helicopter depot in Prussian Peaks? I don't think we do we? No. Okay. Well, I guess we can make it part of the airport build, right? Let's just throw it, like, here for right now. Yeah, just there. It's obviously not where it's going to sit, but it'll at least come and put out our thingy. Yeah. 120 people going to be rocking up at Egg's house. Yeah. Yeah, they would. Learning opportunity. The steep approach needed into there is called a Khe Sanh approach, after the town in Vietnam where it was first used. To avoid enemy fire, not the ground in that case. Okay, that's interesting, Dave. Coco loves the attention of other people. Yeah, Coco would be over the moon. Great, it collapsed. And it's burning down and flooding at the same time. How? How is that happening? Why does that happen to me? I've never seen that before. Someone having... Oh my god, I know I can't place this back. Please just behave. Oh, right, hold on. Let me just move it. And the bird is backpicking the window again. Things are getting increasingly worse as the Friday goes on. Cannot build on water? I think you'll find we can. It'll be because that's flooding, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that'll be why. Okay. It's all of a sudden gone extremely foggy for some reason. Is that the weather that's done that? Yes, it is. There we go. Cool. Okay. Greetings. Airport build tonight? No, we're doing a Green Cities market, JJ. No airports tonight. Okay, let's bring that over. Welcome into the stream then, mate. Welcome in. Okay, definitely want to start configuring some airports outside. So like I mentioned at the start of the stream, we are playing with some very base parking lot roads in order to bring together a vibe, hopefully. So I think I want to go for the smaller ones. Actually, let's just glance at how the airports sit in Madeira. Well, not the airports, the car parks even. Yeah, they're pretty much just immediately outside of the terminal, so there's nothing too impressive there. I do, however, want several rows of them, so we'll bring in 30 units, not on a road guideline, while we're placing the first ones anyway. Then we'll do 5 units of service road. By 30 more units. Okay, and then let's try and start doing some different things with parking lot roads. Let's bring out another service road here. And then we'll drop in a little short dinky 40-meter one. What happens if we mix and match these off of a junction? That looks kind of bad, so we're not going to do that. This just reminded me of flying into Innsbruck Airport in Austria in a valley, so they get crazy winds and I've felt so much turbulence. I heard so many people simultaneously vomiting. That's not good, soapy margarita, is it? That's not a good time at all. I'm actually alright at flying. I do suffer with like immense motion sickness, but flying has never bothered me. It's okay. Okay, no one's coming to the airport yet. That's fine though, I'm happy with that. Let's carry on detailing the airport itself. Let's come into the airport stuff. And then let's go for... We're playing with that modern set, aren't we? So let's drop in a little air control tower somewhere. I'm thinking maybe alongside the runway and highway if possible. Let's do 5 units. And we'll drop that in there. Meme for Lauren in Fat Memes. Has Lauren been memed, has she? Let me have a look. Hold on. Outside they said. They'll be fine, they said. If anyone's not in our Discord, I'm sure one of my wonderful moderators will put it in the live chat for you. Go outside, they said. They'll be fine, it said. Is that the car flying around? I told that flying car to watch Twister as a public service announcement. Would it listen? Lauren, no it wouldn't. Thank you, Lance. I feel attacked. No, good, JJ. Good. That's the vibe that I want when people arrive into the stream. Yes, I hope so. Yeah, 130 people watching. Yeah, got 134 over here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Everyone's having a wonderful Friday. See, would you look at that? The audience time, or the audience viewer numbers have just peaked at the exact time that YouTube says everyone's going offline. YouTube is lying to me. Have we unlocked our airport fence yet? Because I want to do some fence detailing. Oh, no, okay, but if we go into our mods and we find it and hit unlock all, vanilla players, close your eyes. Oh, look. Airport fence. That's fine. Cool. So we will align this with the road guidelines of the highway. Oh, Sarah Ducky with a $20 Australian super chat. Just ducking in on my 4 AM work break. I'll catch up later when I'm home. Love your work, Egg. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's really nice. Really generous, lovely. Thank you so much. I hope work's going okay. Indeed, well, let's do freeform here. Sorry, yeah, I got totally distracted by the airport fencing. Yes, thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate that, lovely. That's very generous. Thank you so much. Don't believe YouTube is drunk? Do you know what as well, like when you load up YouTube Studio, it's like, here's some tips on how you can improve your view time and click rates and all this stuff that we have to pay attention to as content creators. And one of the tips was like, you know, pay attention to the audience tab to find out when the majority of the audience is online, which for pretty much every day for me is between like 3 and 7 PM. Pretty much every day of the week is when the vast majority of you are online. So I thought we'd go an hour early into that tonight, and it still peaks at 7 o'clock. So YouTube's just full of shit. Okay, let's consider the fence positioning here. The fire depot, helicopter depot is now massively in my way. Okay. I want to round out the concourse here too. Let's bring in... Actually, do I? No, we're going to use some of the airport props to detail that front, for which we need more airport fence, of course. Yes, please. Oh, an airport. Yes, it is, Eggsy. It is. Well, actually, no, it's not, is it? It's a Green Cities market. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Yeah, if I attack JJ, I've got to attack Eggsy as well. I can't just single JJ out. Yeah, but I hope you're well. I hope you're all well, Eggsy. I saw your current sort of news in this morning's premiere. Hope things have settled down throughout the evening. Okay, so again, I want to bring out a little angle here. How deep are the little things? Oh, no, it doesn't narrow it down what I'm talking about. The hangers, where are they? There we go. Actually, we can just drop these in and then mess about with move it, can't we? Because they're not ever going to read as disconnected. Can I literally just have that there? Yeah, I'm definitely happy with that as a drive-by, I think. Let's go with another one. Okay. YouTube lets me know to set a reminder for your streams. A lot of people don't get those notifications as well, Claire. YouTube is very inconsistent with how it pushes people. Even people with the bell on sometimes don't get notifications when something goes up. I think that views because of habit of this live shows the first time I get alert though, so although it's a mistake. Nearly all the main watchers come later. Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that like there's less people online during this time of night, but also more... I don't want to say the word loyal, but you hopefully know what I mean. More consistent viewers, I think is the phrase that I'm looking for. A lot of bloody road guidelines there, isn't there? There we go. Am I enjoying the repeated hangers? I didn't put surface paint on either, did I? That's going to annoy me today. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with them. I definitely think they want a plane in them though. So let's go for a medium parked plane, which move it will now allow us to slide these in. I find it so ridiculous that this didn't come with the functionality of the DLC to put planes in these hangars. Like, it just seems kind of silly. Can we see the arse end of those planes from the entrance into the airport? Yes, we can. That's all I want. A little bit of hangar action out the back. Not just more blank concourse. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's going to be good. You can say egg, it's fine. Cultists. Yes, or we are egg loyalists. Egg loyalists is a good one, yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to give yourself like... You know, like Justin Bieber's fans are called believers. You guys can come up with your own little terminology for yourselves if you want. Egg Watchers has like no context outside of this channel. You start telling people that you're an Egg Watcher, they'll be like, this guy's a lunatic. Why is he telling me that? We did mention palms for the lining of the runway, but we are in the boreal theme. And I feel like the palms are a massive clash with that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to go palms. I don't know, would you get palms in a boreal setting? Wait, isn't Lauren from Norway? If Lauren could let me know if there's any palms in Norway, then we'll use them. Otherwise, we're doing these little cute pines instead. Oh, Blue Hell DH with a $10 super chat. Thank you for providing the great content. Keep up the great content. Got to get back to work. We'll catch up after work. Thank you so much, Blue. That was a really hard super chat to read. There's a lot of repetition in that one. But thank you, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, really appreciate the support, buddy. I hope you have a good day at work. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. You're a beast. The Exalted. Oh, I like that one, Ian B. Yeah, that's got some Warhammer vibes to it as well. The Exalted, yeah. Cracked eggs. Definitely extremist. Yeah, extremist is good. Fried eggers. Need to amend your conflicting fences at the back of the hangar. Overcharged egg. Yes. Excellent shout, JJ. See, he is paying attention. He knows we're not building a Green Cities Market. Cheers, mate. Grab my plane as well. Cool. Okay, omelettes. Yeah, I guess omelettes would work as well. Lauren's on board with extremists. Egg always cracks me up. Glad to hear, Zyro. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. I thought you were joking, could be a compliment then. But no, it's jokes. Jokes there. He watches eggs, what a weird hobby. There we go. Surely you can have decorative palms. Lauren has immediately shot the idea down though, if you see. Palms, no, don't think so. Extremist is perfect. Palms line the runway, Thunderbird 2 take off. I think that's before my time, Dave. I'm not a massive knower of Thunderbirds. Yeah. Not entirely sure. Oh, Brian Blair with a £10 super chat and said, Huevos Loco. Thank you so much, Brian. No idea what that means, mate, but really appreciate the support, buddy. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Okay, let's carry on building. I'm talking a lot about extremists. We will come off with the guideline now. How crap is this going to be lined? I think we definitely do want it lined with keys, don't we? You imagine that this sort of landmass would be fairly heavily reinforced to stop landslides into the river. Not that now all of a sudden we're paying attention to any form of realism, but we can occasionally. Do like to treat you all with some realism every now and again. Yeah, let's go on the angle snap as well. And then just end like there, that's fine. Which we will now need to slope off a lot of the terrain. Hangar, I mean that market stall selling organic and local airplanes. Yeah, yeah, come and get some freshly picked airplanes. That's funny, JJ. JJ's done me with my own joke there. Yeah, he's done me. And I appreciate it as well. That was funny. My rock farm will be getting once I get Homelands. Yes, Jennifer's rock farm. If we can get a little bit yes please actually from the YouTube members in the live chat, because Jennifer has finally added some more memory to her PC, so she can now play modded City Skylines. Welcome to the club, Jennifer. Okay, straight up any inconsistencies here. This is fine. How do we feel about the mass amount of seawall key here? It's better than the brown cliff face, isn't it? So it's obviously going to stay. It's crazy eggs in Spanish. Okay, thank you, Caitlin. Appreciate that. Crazy eggs in Spanish, right? Okay, crazy eggs. Okay, yeah, there we go. all the Spanish speakers are now confirming me. I feel bad now. Go with your heart egg. If you want palms, go for it. Someone mentioned palms earlier in the stream. I did quite like palms, but it's boring, isn't it? Actually, if anything, it'll make people comment on the VOD. Like, you shouldn't have put palms there. This is a boreal map. So we will put them in. It might trigger the algorithm a little bit. Do you want to go for date palms? I'm a fan of the date palms. They do look a little bit more landscaped as well. I think the California is a little bit too obnoxious for this. Yeah, we'll go with date palms, I think. The key seems appropriate for an airport build. If EMB is on board, then we're doing it. Okay. EMB is one of the more tougher subscribers to please. Cool. Definitely feeling stretches of zoo fence as well, because zoo fence and date palms just look like amazing. Yeah, so in terms of the name you guys want to give yourselves, just also we can probably put a YouTube poll up, can't we? Okay. Let me do that. What was the main ones? Exalted. Okay, yeah, let's create a poll. Give me a second. So let me type out the things. Exalted, extremists. What was the other one? Crazy eggs. Is it Huevos Loco or something like that? And I think those are the ones that mainly get shouted about, weren't they? Have a quick scroll up. You guys can enjoy this bird's eye view of the palms for a minute. Extremist, surely. Okay, I think Extremist is going to win, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Can confirm date palms in Finland. Brian Blair has spoken. Oh, and Jennifer, JCO Sunshine, who isn't Jennifer Cox anymore, with a $5 super chat. Late fees and hello. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome into the stream, lovely. How are you? Okay, Exalted, Extremist, Crazy Eggs. There you go. Right, there's a poll on the live chat, guys, if you want to cast a vote. Feel free. You have no water. Now you do. There is touches of terraforming or dirt still against the key. Leave immediately. There we go. Okay. Oh, the omelets? Oh yeah, I forgot about the omelets one, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Sorry. It's fine. I don't think anyone's going to vote for omelets anyway. Considering Extremist is absolutely smashing the poll result. Okay, let's do some nice stretches of detailed zoo fence now. Always such a strong lover of zoo fence against the highway. There are like fewer satisfying things in vanilla than this. Probably this and zoo fence up against a tram stop as well is like top tier. Top tier like vanilla vibes. Network Water 2 will be massive for this. Just for the parallel function. Yes please, give me Network Water 2 everyone. Okay. Well, excuse me for, for having standards. You are excused, DMB. Just don't do it again. That bloody bird is backpacking the window. I'm apologising that comes down the microphone, guys. So I don't think it's loud enough to come down the mic. The Blue Yeti isn't really that sensitive. I think it might come down when I'm talking, but apart from that, we should be alright. On a related note, if anyone knows how to kill a house martin, get in touch with me on Discord. Okay. Now we're doing the initial fencing pattern now. Prints down. And cool. Much more appealing entrance into the airport, that, isn't it? Repeated fence and tree designs. 3 layers of fence, actually, plus the drop into the ocean with the key. Yeah, very good. Zoo fence is really nice, it is, isn't it? Yeah, big fan of zoo fence. Big fan. Okay, so let's continue to develop some ideas off of the airport frontage, which we want an angle and a road length. So we'll get some service assets in here too. I think I'm probably going to stay away from the hotels. Yes, absolutely. No, thank you. Not in like a rural mountainous airport like this. Let's go for some services. Let's go for large police station. Let's get some of our car parking in here too. Oh, I didn't put parking lot snapping on. And a meteor is hitting. Oh shit. Where are we? Oh, it wasn't. Oh wait, why is there a enormous flood? Look at that mushroom cloud on the mountainside from the meteorite. Oh. That would have been the end of the live stream there if that would have fell on the airport. That's a rage quit moment. Could you believe that landed like right on my little palm pattern as I was just doing it? God, that would have been a rage. Immediate rage quit. Okay, I don't have parking lot snapping, so this is going to be absolute torture. We'll have to manually line this up. It's like vanilla mods. Like you need a mod to make the mod work. Cool. And we can always just grab buildings and move it and do slight refinements of position if need be. But I think we should be okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, the poll has won, right? Yeah, extremist has won by a long way. Okay, you guys can be known as extremists then if you like. Yeah, you can. Can't hear the birdie. Good. That's good. Why is your bird pecking your window? Like, man, you're not the first one to make that joke, Brian. You'd be surprised. Only bird I can hear is out the window. Bird is the boreal crow. Current for your soul for putting the powers in. Yeah, the boreal crow. Yeah, it's like a... like one of the 4 horsemen, isn't it? You can get the tropical pelican. These are not even remotely straight. That is horrific, Egg. Please change that. Buildings. There we go. That one's not even straight either. Yeah, the boreal crow, the tropical pelican, the temperate pigeon, and the European swallow. They come to your house to attack your cities if you use the wrong tree in the wrong theme. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's going to shut up. Oh, if you can do with a £5 super chat. Totally digging the fence spice plus subscriber fees. Thank you very much for your candy. Yeah, so very much digging the French fence spice as well. Stumbling over my own words there. Yes, not the French. The fence spice is very much appreciated. Thank you for the super chat, lovely. Really appreciate that. If you guys aren't following Few Candy's Oridon series, please go and do so. Just the downtown road frame went in today. And it's clapped Ilos's bum cheeks quite significantly. So do go and show us some support. Okay. Just watched your new 5B1C video. Really nice. I hope season 3 carries on for a while. Thank you so much, Kins. Yes, I imagine it will. With all the gas builders as well. Excuse me, guys. Let me clear my throat. Sorry, my apologies. Yes, I imagine with all the gas builders, season 3 is going to be running for at least a year. There's a lot of us to take a turn. So yeah, but thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, so am I. Like I was mentioning at the start, 5B just feels like slightly more wholesome this year. At least on my front. Like I've been doing like 5B for a year now, and yeah, it just feels a lot friendlier than last year. I'm not sure why. Who knows? Maybe I'm just not crap with mods anymore, so I'm not getting the hate that I was for not knowing how to use them. Oops. Okay, right. Let's come into a grid snap here, and then we'll start doing some elevated walkways between the different layers. Let's bring you across, and then you're going to come over and back down to the earth. Which we can provide a connection there. That's going to be wonderful. It's fantastic news, isn't it? So we could even carry on extending this system down if we want. Start surrounding the different layers with different pops of elevated pathway. And actually have them run over the car parks, which I'm quite on board with. That is quite nice. Okay. Oh, my live chat is frozen for some reason. Sorry folks, have to end Prussian Peaks here. I'll tell you what, actually, let's have a little hydration break and a nighttime view of the airport. Which is actually slowly coming together now. It's looking alright, isn't it? Coming in. Yeah, let's have a posture check and a hydration break, everyone. We'll have a little chat as well. I'm 32 minutes in already, God. Sorry folks, have to end Prussian Peaks, natural disasters. What can I say? That's literally me, Langer. I wouldn't carry on playing after that. I'll probably load up a Warhammer 2 campaign and force you all to sit through that then. Then rebuild an airport like that. Yeah. We've had one new member this stream. I didn't read that out, did I? Hold on, have I missed a membership? Where was that? Hold on, guys. Sorry, I think I missed someone's donation. Well, it's gone now anyway. Oh, I think I've missed someone's donation. Hold on, sorry. I've missed a donation here, guys. Just give me a second. Let me see who joined in the studio. Nick Tor became a member. Thank you so much, Nick. I did not see that in the live chat, mate. Yeah, I appreciate that. Sorry, yeah, that totally went by me. Sad I can't pay my subscriber fees. You watching Zero? That's all that matters. That's all that's watching. Yeah, you don't need to donate. Don't worry about that. Extremist won by 69%. Nice. Nice did the yes. Extremist by 69%. Yes, that's good. Definitely not the case. Definitely is the case for you, Candy. So excited for a year of 5B. Yeah, is Lee still a creator? He still has his channel, but it's not loaded for like 4 months now, I don't think, right? He's he said that he got burnt out on cities. And yeah, he just doesn't play the game anymore. So no more videos, I don't think. Just lost interest in it after 7 years. Yeah. Well, trolls give up, us lot don't. We are the good ones, you are the access, very much so. Airport is looking awesome, egg looking great. It's alright, isn't it? It's not anywhere finished yet, but it's on its way. It's on its way. Have we had a plane land yet? No. No, we've had planes take off, but none land. So I do know that the airport's DLC is in need of a patch at the minute, because there's a load of bugs with public transport. It's had 17 passengers, which isn't great, and there's currently 0 active flights. Oh no, there is an active flight here. Okay. Can we see him in the air? Yeah, there's 1 active flight, so It's coming from somewhere. I don't know where yet. Yeah. Maybe the European police station, the big one, do you think? Police headquarters. Yeah, I do prefer that one actually. That's a good shout, Harry. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. And we are going to move this onto its side though, so it's kind of facing in the sort of area here. Oh god, I wish I would have put surface painter on. That's going to be immensely irritating. It's okay, we'll fill it with a garden. Let's just do a little string of vanilla bushes. On a... very tight spacing. There we go. The money we placed in our last one. Very tight space there, isn't it? Just trim off some of the pattern there. There we go. That helps us deal with it a little bit more, doesn't it? We throw in a California palm. I think I can deal with it. It's alright. It's alright. Off for a nap. My youngest has kept me up all last night. I need to game tomorrow to catch up tomorrow. Really loving the series. I thank you, Claire. Enjoy your nap, lovely. I hope your youngest son sleeps through. I just remember the mining town he did last time, Fabio and Tieg. He's one of my favourites. Yeah, that was a nice ore mine, that one. I enjoyed that. It was good. I was far angry at City Planner for destroying X Bridge. It's okay, Jennifer. Let that anger go. Don't hold on to that hate. It's okay. He could delete it if he wanted to. But I'm glad that you are now just insanely fiercely loyal. To the point where that's just like totally bothering you. But yes, it's okay. Don't hold on to that hate, Jennifer. Just let it go. Learn to love again. You'll be okay. Cool. Let's go for some repeated patterns of the bush that I can't pronounce. Is it the rhododendrons? Am I saying that correctly? Who knows? Probably not. Well, I guess because the airport's so quiet, these car parks aren't even going to get used, but it's an aesthetic, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, we'll keep our eye out for that flight coming in. What are you doing? There we go. Where's he going? Oh, he's a coordinator. He's going to work. He's not flying out. Okay, the hate was strong then. You got me forever, Egg. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Okay, let's do some more airfield detailing. Let's get some fuel tanks and stuff. So again, we'll bring the taxiways out first so we can snap these too. Oh yes, there we go. Yes, we have a plane landing. Wonderful. Cool. So it is functional. Just about. One plane every 10 hours. It's not the most efficient airport in the world, is it? Okay, so let's use some taxiway frames to space the... what's it called? Refueling depots. Aviation fuel station. Okay, so let's have two. Let's continue to grab the airport fence as well. We can hopefully just power one to the back of these now as well. The power line doesn't need to come as far into the airport as it once did. Oh, that irritates me, where that slides down a little bit. Let's move that over. There we go. Yeah, I want the aesthetic of the red sort of fuel silos behind the bridge here. And then again, we just want to bring in that encompassing airport fence now. To bring it in here. I still don't know how to pronounce the name of that bush. There you go. Deaxis just posted it. Rhododendron. But then Jane says rhododendron. Tree of roads. So I get a different pronunciation every time I ask. So, again, I think it's lost knowledge. No one actually knows how to pronounce that anymore. And there might be little demand because of no public transport connection to the rest of the city. It's true. Actually, you know what? It's also not really connected into the rest of the city from this side either because of this. So to get to the airport, you'd have to take a ferry, land at the mining town, come up the highway, get onto the interchange, back down the highway, and then into the airport. However, having just said that, we can bring a ferry stop over because we're relying on ferries in this map, aren't we? So let's do that. Oh, this is going to be quite a spicy bitch, isn't it? Because it's not going to fit into the frame. Yes, okay, let's knock it back. Let's do it here. Cool, and then we'll go for highway road. Actually, no, let's use walkable roads here, just in case we need people to actually walk this distance. I don't think your power line attaches. No, it doesn't, does it? Excellent spot. I actually can't play City Skylines and you guys aren't here. Just total confusion. No idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's bring this out. Let's go to a road guideline as well. Cool. Let's bring in some parked planeage too. Go for a medium one. Okay, almost as though there's a couple of planes here waiting to be refueled. Or maybe just a couple here. Okay. I realise this one can't get out, but maybe it will move once this one comes away. But then again, how would it have even parked at that angle? That would make no sense at all. Yeah, I'm going to change that. It'd have to have done like a 3-point turn into that hole. That was just stupid. Yeah, happy with that. Let's continue to fuel up the aviation stations. The big ferry port exit is important. I don't really like the big ferry port though. It's too big, isn't it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's got a point actually, to be fair. Yeah, we should use the big one really. I am reluctantly agreeing with Harry. Yeah. Snap it onto that. Straight down and come in here. Okay, so let's get the ferry line hooked up. I imagine the highway bridge here is going to give us a little bit of grief as we come under it here, because I think it's quite low. But it doesn't matter because I forgot I'm playing with Anarchy, so that means literally nothing. Let's also extend the ferry line down. And over here now. Cool. So we can actually split the ferry stop here if we do carry Prussian Peaks on. We can bring more ferries down these river networks now, which is good. Yes, and then stop at the station back in the mining town. Okay. Hey Helder, welcome into the stream. How are you? Give some water to it. Okay, so let's start to close some networks off now. We may bring in some of the cuter, smaller hotels with ploppable Rico from the tourism stuff. And it's really a case of how big we want to go, isn't it? I'm happy with one hotel there, although that does exclude it entirely from the loop though. Let's bring in another connection here. Otherwise you've got to do an enormous loop to even consider getting back to that. Okay. I think I'm also going to add in a road maintenance depot. And they do pair really nicely with the airport terminals. Okay. I'm also happy with the decoration palette in this area of the unpronounceable bush with horse chestnuts. So we'll keep that going at the pedestrian crossings. Maybe this can be one of those airports that was built but never gets the business that it was built for. It's like maybe like the Prussian Peaks government like sunk millions into it and it's just like backfired, like no one uses it. Pretty sure I saw a 1BM video about that, or B1M, about like a ghost airport that had been built and no one uses it. Yeah, still lots of repeated rows of these. Interesting once a ferry comes down. Any news? 4 people. Okay, 4 people want to come to the airport. Okay. Let's do some more horse chestnuts. Do 3 outside. It would look really nice. This is a nice car park design, but it looks a little bit underwhelming when it's so empty. But it's kind of my own fault for building this far away. Let's see where the ferry people are going. Oh, the others, a load of people got on anyway. What about you? Yeah, you're leaving work. Okay, let's continue to add. Maybe we can get away with the unique here, just to spike the tourism. We could do the city arch, but it's going to sit against the quay, isn't it? Yes, that looks ridiculous. We can fix this though. Let's bring a curve in the quay. And grab that node. Bring it along a little bit so that curve's not as obvious. Yeah, you can barely tell that that's there, can't you? Okay. So the... Again, I don't really want to take this like tourism-y. I don't want it to be a tourism airport. I'm thinking just quite overgrown. Some rocks outside of it. I really don't want to be too fancy with it. I feel like we've put tourism and airport assets outside of every single airport we've built. Oh, the parasols do look cute though. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay, we'll do one hotel. There can be one hotel here for maybe like expats that don't want to travel into the city. They've got somewhere to stay nearby, but I think the rest of it I'm going to go quite overgrown. Japanese offices. Yeah, that's not a bad shout actually. Yeah, some of the district office stuff. And the one with the car park on it, the small office building, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that. But I feel like that little hotel is sticking out like a sore thumb. Open space is fine. Most of the time, less is more. Wise words from Ken. Yeah, wise words. Wow, this airport is popular for people. Wow, no, yeah. So, it's going to win airport of the year, isn't it? Overtake Boston as the busiest. Needs a spoons and a thunderbox 2 miles away from the blokes. True, yeah. Thunderbox is always a necessary asset, it is, isn't it, Brad? It is. Even in Brad. Nothing but a strip club. If it was Ilos, we could put the strip club in. Right, I'm just going to move this and see how I feel about it. Let's just get rid of it for right now. But what I am feeling is just... This can be high-speed road now, actually. Actually, I wonder, does it look any better with the sound barriers? Is that an aesthetic we can learn to appreciate? Yes, I think I can appreciate the sound barriers. Okay, we'll go with that then. Anyone get off at the ferry stop? No. Do we have any more active flights at all? No. No one wants to come. No one wants to come to Prussian Peaks. I think we're also going to move into Industrial Road now then if we're going for quite a sort of dank, overgrown look. I'm going to keep the city arch there. Just move it into here instead. Cool. Yeah, so I'm just thinking like lots of really dense, thick, like high vegetations, number 3 and 4, which are like really thick. Got some cuter, smaller rocks in here too. Start bringing some little pops of grey into all this green. I'm working on a harvester asset at the moment. What, are you like a 3D modeler, Daxis? You're making assets for the workshop, is that what you mean? Do they have rent-a-car places? Not in cities now. Actually, there is even a policy for that in the airports thing, isn't there? Yeah, car rentals. Tourists are much more likely to use cars, but there's no like car rental asset. Yeah. Actually, is it an attractiveness issue? No, we've got 400. Oh, there has been more passengers though. There's been 74 since we last checked. That's like an extra 70. Come on, boys, please leave. He's a road maintenance vehicle. He's a partner at the small aircraft stand. How can you be a partner at an aircraft stand? What, has he like bought stocks in it? Makes no sense. Okay. Definitely some live oakage now. And some of the smaller vanilla trees will also be welcome in a pallet like this. Not those ones though. Green tree. Then once we've got this in now, we can just use move it and copy and paste it about. Let's also go for a couple of little conifers in there as well. We will respect the boreal pine. What about you? You're visiting the police station. Why? Because you're a director. He's the director of police. Okay, that would probably be why then, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's continue to do poor man's surface painter by using vanilla bushes to mark out what we're going to pretend are intentional gardens. Which I guess every garden's intentional, isn't it? You can't really have an accidental garden. It's not like you can say, oops, I accidentally created a garden. It's sort of the purposely built, right? The pines are growing up, the palms are growing on me now, actually. The palms are growing. I definitely want some divisive fence between this layer, though. Do we want to go for... Yeah, I think just because the zoo fence has like the safety barrier vibe. We'll run with that. Oh, actually, you know what? No, speaking of safety barriers, we could continue to respect the aesthetic that the one-way gives us and use that as the safety barrier instead. Yeah. Never ever use the sound barrier roads. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's nice and happy. Okay. I think some landscapable patterns between the quay and the highway are going to be welcome too. Possibly young lindens for this. Nobody's there but a waste problem. I think a garbage truck just came and picked it up, so now we've not even got the waste. Oh, no, it's back. There we go. Oh, yes, a plane. Yes. Finally. 50 people. Cool. And the bird is back as well. Of course. Very nice. There comes 50 people out of the airport. Okay. So, busier. Not really, though. Where's everyone going? Wait, is that it? She's a tourist going to the Oriental Market. That was not 50 people. That was like 3. What the hell? And one of them's a warehouse van. Well, that was a lie. Fucking small plane. And he just flies away. That was not 50 people. Even slightly 50 people. Okay. We'll just let the airport keep trolling us. It's fine. And then definitely some cute little farm fence linings against the edge of the car parks where we're going to bring in our overgrown theme again. Very much on board with that. Let's bring some oak in again too. And some chestnuts. And then that should be okay. Yeah, I'm actually very much enjoying just a simplistic landscaped car park frontage to a terminal. It's quite satisfying to build. We could also bring keys in here as well if we want. We've got key anarchy. Just imagine Overcharged Egg running out onto the runways, arms waving in delighted ecstasy that a plane has finally arrived, yeah. Knowing my luck, it just gets sucked into the jet engine and minced out. Minced out the other side. Just cut up cool stuff, thank you Drew. Welcome into the stream, mate. 40 illegals in the back of the van, possibly, yeah. An immigration problem in Prussian Peaks. 49 were just connecting to an outbound flight, yeah. Yeah, they probably were again. Yeah, just transferring at Prussian Peaks. Yeah. Oh, it's actually called basically just mountains, isn't it? That's the name of the city. Yeah. It would be cool to see a few green cities, high density residences lining the top of the ledge that parallels the runway. Yeah, well, we were looking at it in Google Earth when we were having a look at some inspiration, and there is like a mountain road with lots of residential up on the side of it. For which I think we actually will hook that into this interchange and bring yet another mountain road through this and allow it to sort of pass right by the airport. We'll see. Okay. Let's leave the terminal frontage alone for a little bit and let's start having a look at this cliff face here because this is really murdering the look of the build. So let's bring up a little bit of level terrain. Out of the jet engine, scrambled egg. Yeah, I think I'd be beyond scrambled, right? More towards the realm of like demolecularized, like just have no molecules left. Egg has been demoleculed, if you like. Okay, so let's give ourselves a much nicer slopage here initially. Just a couple of stretches of slope terrain, although not too close to the runway, thank you very much. And a little bit over here as well. Okay. Maybe a touch more here. Yeah, this is looking really... Actually, there's a natural bowl here, isn't there? Let's just cut through from this. Blend it in with that landscape. There we go. That's a little bit nicer, isn't it? And then just soften all that out. There we go. Yes, that's a much happier blend. That's a much happier blend, isn't it? Okay. Let's keep this going. Oh yes, all this as well. Leave, leave, leave. Let's actually clear out a good space for the planes to make their escape. There we go. Okay, and then it really just wants a large brush size now with a fair amount of soften. Okay, wonderful. Still no more people? No? Okay, I'm just going to stop checking because they're not going to come. It's just an aesthetic airport. Oh, aesthetic, there you go. That's a crap one. Brad should be proud of that one. Okay, so we very much did see this little mountain road sort of gradually ascending, didn't we? So let's pick out a top point of where we want this eventual town. Yeah, I think we'll definitely carry on streaming Prussian Peaks because there's quite a lot of map left, isn't there? I don't know. If anyone's still making it 2 hours into a stream VOD at part 6, please leave me a comment and let me know. Yeah, it's not quite finished yet. I would like to carry it on. Right, so we give ourselves a horrendously obvious slope and then soften that out. Oh, there we go. Plane. Yes, please. It's coming in now. That's good news. Yes, just come right up the hillside. This is fine. Then you can meander over that way. So the airport fence very much hugged the road, didn't it? It wasn't sort of going back into the airport complex. So again, it's something that we'll respect. Let's have this come right along the side. And then bring on an angle snap. Yep, just keep that going all the way. Cool. Can we take a loan here? But my public transport expense is through the roof now, isn't it? Because of this bloody airport. Yeah, $5,000. Jesus Christ. Right. We need some more taxpayers in. Right, let me take the loans again. Yes, please. And we are loaded. Who cares? Okay. My airfield's feeling very empty. I don't like that. Let's do some of the vanilla walking pathways. Okay, we'll line up with some of the lights here. I actually got shouted at for doing this in the Noob Sky Airport build. You know, for doing the walking pathways between the runways. Yeah, someone didn't agree with it. I got told off. Wayne says Skylines. Okay, yeah. Let's just run them through these little sensor taxiway systems. Oh, Kate B with the £5 super chat. Always nice to come home to listen to you on a Friday evening. Thanks, Eggy. More than welcome, Kate. Thank you for watching. Hope it was okay. Thanks so much for the super chat. I love the Friday streams. Whatever map you choose for me is good. I'm quite keen to get into a tropical map. Yeah, even though Diamond Coast is tropical, but it's like base game tropical, so it looks kind of bad. I think building in 5B actually has scratched the urge for a tropical map a little bit sooner than expected. Pampertar's just gorgeous. Like, if you're looking for a new map and a new city to build on, like, please consider the 5 builders one. It's so good. Like, Pampertar is really nice. Cool. Let's match some of these up now. Not everywhere. Okay. Did you get a letter of disgust? No, just a comment of disgust, Jennifer. Just a comment of disgust. Move it, cheat. Ahem, ahem. We've already been doing it for you, see. Yeah, we've well and truly been doing it, and someone called me out for not just playing with unlimited money if I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it already. Right. Let's do one more down this end, and this should just light up our airport a little bit nicer at night. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I want more airplane stands though. So let's just remove this bit of runway, or taxiway rather. Let's go for the airport lounges, which are 40 grand each. Why? I guess they must be quite expensive to build, to be fair. There's a lot of production that goes into those, isn't there? Do we want to go for some medium aircraft stands? It is going to mess up my taxiway configuration there, but I think I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm just going to very cheekily copy and paste some aircraft stands in there, or airport lounges. You guys aren't seeing this, everyone close your eyes and have a little bit of a hydration break. We are farming airport lounges for hot cash. There we go. Yeah, I think for the next Friday night stream city, I might just make it like a unlimited money, sort of let's just be as creative as we possibly can sort of city. Because I think for those that appreciate the survival aspects, like they've got Ilos, and I think if we play with unlimited money and all milestones unlocked, we can essentially create it, like treat it like Cities Skyline creative mode, if that makes any sense. Like try out new ideas, new builds we haven't tried before, sort of thing. If that sounds interesting. If not, then let me know as well. Okay, let's do another lounge either side. Okay. I do love the aesthetic of it on a concourse. Lounge, 2 stands, and then lounge, and then more stands. It is very nice. There we go. Wonderful. Oh yes, more planes landing now. Indeed, more taking off as well. That always happens when you place them though, doesn't it? Oh no, there's 2 landing. There we go. It's getting busier. It's getting busier. If you use medium, you might get 2 passengers at a time rather than 1. But let's hope so, yeah. Really push the boat out and go for a large and get 3 passengers, right? Oh great, what's happening now? Oh great, it's another meaningless earthquake. Welcome to the most pointless DLC in the game, everyone. I'm so lost. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. I would love that. What, the City Skylines creative mode? Creative mode cities would be good. Okay, maybe that's what we'll do with Mountain Taper then, because I think that's definitely going to be the next map. I want to play that Tropical Mountain one. So yeah, maybe we'll do sort of City Skylines creative mode and see how that works out. Okay. So again, even though in Madeira, one side of the airport is just... Yeah, it's against dirt. Yeah, there's nothing there. It feels very unnatural for me to do that, but that is what it looks like. There's just nothing there. We do need to complete the perimeter fence around the airport on this side as well. So let's go for this way. And then let this run pretty much parallel. It might as well. Yeah, and then just hook into that corner without road bending up. Cool. Cool. Alright. Alright. I think we can definitely afford some more airport props down here, hangars and stuff to really add to the drive-by for the incoming planes, cars even. Okay, so I'm aware this is going to be an inaccessible one-way loop, but these aren't interactive assets anyway, so it really doesn't matter. You are not what I wanted to do, not at all. Let's go for 10. That should give us enough small hangar opportunity, I think. Ew. Not even remotely close. Of course. Okay, let's bring it forward. Would have been easier to place the asset first, right? Or at least smarter. There we go. And then Wolf Creek. Maybe Harry. Yeah, maybe Wolf Creek. Also, maybe not. Depends what I want to play. Yeah, it depends. Depends if I'm in the mood for Wolf Creek. Okay, let me just grab the nodes of the runway and slide it up. Oh, bollocks, I dragged the concourse out as well. Come back. Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. Cool. Just went to a guideline. Let's do a curve actually. There we go. Have you played Town Scraper? Or Townscaper? No, I haven't, Drew. Is it any good? I think you should check damage. What of the earthquake? You can't even tell on this map. Like the terrain's already scarred. Like you can't even tell. Like that's been like the 3rd earthquake. There was one over by the rail line, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure like a little fault line appeared over here. Yeah, it's there. That's it. But you can't tell. It's just it's just another scar on an already incredibly scarred map. Yes. Okay. Dude, this build is awesome. I watched the OVE episode yesterday and was blown away. Thank you, Botch God. I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it? I did enjoy this one. Love the little abandoned mineshaft vibe we went for. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's stop getting distracted. Bring in some more terminals. Hangars, even. Okay. This is fine. Let's bring in a little box, if we can. Let's actually align it with the runway first, or the fence. Airport area required, of course. Let's paint ourselves out a little bit more than we need. Fantastic. And then we will do a stretch here. Cool. So, yeah, I'm not bothered about completing it as a loop because nothing's ever going to drive down here. I'm just using the aesthetic of the taxiways, which will have a couple of small park planes in these hangars. We might be able to do another aviation refueling station here as well. Maybe just on the corner. Does that look crap? The lack of surface paint is massively hurting me. I should have put surface paint on for this. Spare fence can be deleted now. There we go. Yeah, what is Townscaper? I think you mean damaged buildings. Oh, did you Mehmet? Oh, what the yeah, it's just the Green Cities car parks abandoned, and one of the petrol stations as well. Like Green Cities crap, isn't it? Like who cares? It's just car parks. 0 people last week, and 0 people going to the airport. Why? Why was no one using it? Any active flights? No, no. Yes, we have 1 active flight, 2 active flights, 3 active flights. Okay. We've very nearly hit level 2 now. We have had nearly 400 people come through the airport apparently, but God knows where they've gone. Alright, we've been sucked into the endless void of Prussian Peaks once they arrive. So yep, happy for a couple of little smaller park planes here again with some aviation fuel spice, if that's not going to encroach too much on the taxiway, which it 100% is. So we'll bring that across as well. Let's also throw in another plane here also. Yes, that's good. Let's bring it behind now. Touch further than that maybe. Cool. And then bring this node down like that. Wonderful. This is crap. Don't like that at all. I think we'll start bringing some sort of overgrown airfield pallets now as well. Heard that Townscape is loads of fun. Very much a sandbox artistic game rather than a city manager. Yeah. Don't think I've heard of it. If it gets the seal of approval from Lands, then yeah, we might play it. Lands is like my new game god. He always sends me sort of cute new games to play. Okay, and then let's just grab a little sample of this now using props and trees. Yes, please. There we go. And then let's give it a little bit of spin and twist in a number of locations. Just to help fill these larger spaces. And then we can do some sort of little custom overgrowths in the airport. So I think I definitely want the ocean / river. Well, it's not both, is it? It's one or the other. It's a river. To come right up against the airport fence here. We'll also do a little bit of sloping as well. Okay. Bus line directly from the town. Yeah, bus line might help it. It's a long bus line though. Let's bring that over. We don't even have buses, do we? We don't have a bus depot down. Yeah, I can't even join any bloody lines. Bus depot would actually work quite nicely as part of the airport. Oh, hello, new plane. How many people have you got? 50 again. Hey, level 2. Wonderful. So let's see if 50 people leave this terminal now. Yes, using my pathway. Oh, because he's going to the small office building. Sterling Blake. There's not 50 people though, is there? That's like, have we just exposed the airport's DLC for lying to us? Paradox not expecting anyone to do this amount of extensive testing. Or maybe his name is actually like 50 people. So it was just him on the plane. Chartered jet. Hey, I can hear Subby here. Hello to your 5B1 episode you dropped today. Awesome waterfront. This map is awesome. One thing. Won't the tips of the airplanes clip the fuel tanks? Nah, they've got enough clearance, I think. We'll find out now, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but thank you for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the 5B stuff. It's always nice to welcome new people in. Okay. There's still something about it that I'm not quite on board with. I think it's the exposed. I want to try. It's going to knacker the... it's going to ruin the pathways though. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Snap into the grid. You can always redraw them. Yeah, and then just run that down. Oh, it hasn't even destroyed it. Okay. City was lying to us then. Let's grab the nodes of the path. And then we will not do that because we've also forgotten a node. There's one right there. Let's bring that slightly up. It's a little bit too much. There we go. Cool. The little stretch of key between the layers improved things for me. Yeah. Yeah, it has. It has. Literally nobody left the airport, yeah. Yeah. I think it was just that bloke, Sterling Blake, who was visiting the office park. His name was actually 50 people. So, so he just came and visited. Yeah. No trees and overgrowth. Don't spam caps, please, Sachin. Just type normally. You don't need to shout. But that's actually an idea from Imperator. So go and tell him the overgrown airfields are Imperator's spice. So you need to tell the original creator, I'm afraid, not me. There's some live overgrowth around the back here too. Damn line fucking frontage to the airport. My god, I just swore. Sorry. Damn line looking frontal that airport. Sorry, Brad. I thought Brad just swore. I was like, damn, that fucking airport's great. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking it. It's coming together, isn't it? It does feel very weird not taking it touristic. Hotels, swimming pools, etc. Like we've done with every other airport build on the channel so far. So, we'll see. Hey, Base, welcome in. How you doing, mate? Base has been composing some of our music recently, guys. We did give him a plug last week. So if you've been enjoying the new 5B music, that is Base's contributions. Really wonderful composer. If you're into sort of your chill vibes, stick him on a playlist. Gotta go for sleep for work, but I'll rewatch later. Peace, community. See you later. Wine. Thank you for hanging out. Yes. I think now we're seeing the payoff of playing with lots of different layers here, right? 2 tiers of the terminal frontage. Even the sound barriers add a little layer as well. And then terraforming that purposely out so it's not all just on the same layer. I think we're onto a winner there. I'm happy with that. Fuel silos in the back as well. Okay. Okay. What else do I hate? This here. This isn't good. I'm aware we need to have a look at that bus thing as well, which I actually will do right this second before we do this, because it's probably going to fill this space. Let me finagle you around. Go over here. And then you'll do this. This is fine. Yeah, let's drop the bus depot in here. We will have to use Move It to play with these roads a little bit, because that's going to stick out onto the arse end of the highway. And just for the airport. I might not need too much finagle. Am I happy with that bus depot there? That actually really works with the natural crawling height that's developed between the layers. That was unintentional. There is space for the bus behind the office, or probably not here, no. Let's get the bus line flowing. I'll probably stop it outside the ferry depot. And the terminal frontage as well. Where does that route take him? Oh, he'll turn around on one of the slips. Okay, that's fine. I forgot we did those. That's probably why we did them as well, to help that issue. They can turn around on the highway. Okay, yeah, so just come all the way over to this town. This is an absolutely monstrous bus journey. But an important one nonetheless. Yeah, let's come straight down the main street and then come back through town. Come down onto the waterfront. Stop again in the town, back through. And then all the way back to the airport. Wonderful. So we'll add in a stop outside the terminal itself. And then we will also stop at the highway rest stop, even though no one's here, but that's okay. Actually, no, yeah, there's tourism assets here, isn't there, with the Turtles Rest? Yeah, people will stop there. And then let's also stop at the little mountain rest stop here as well. And both times. Yeah, we'll stop there. And that should be okay. Let's actually stop the bus route before it comes out because I want to change the model. The forestry area has burnt down. That's not good. That's okay though. It's fine. Yeah, so let's change it to one of the content creator models. Oh, JJ with a £5 super chat. Petition for a rural minibus spice. One vehicle bus line to the airport. Also love the chill creative vibes of these streams. Prussian Peaks or not. Thank you so much, JJ. Really appreciate the support, buddy. And yes, what the little minibus one? Is this the one you're talking about? That was perfect timing, JJ. Yeah, this one here. How many vehicles is it on? It's 52. Jesus Christ, no. I think we need a little more than one though, right? Maybe 10? Little minibuses in the airport. What on earth are you turning around here? I have never seen a vehicle turn around like that on a node. I guess because it's two-way into one-way, maybe? Is that why they're doing that? Oh, you're just adding them in? I sent as you started. Yeah, I thought so, JJ. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of minibuses. Okay, look at this. Yeah, 32 people at one stop. At the one in the town. Okay, they're getting use. They're getting use. How high capacity are they? They only hold 20 people. That is a minibus, isn't it? And there's 35 at the next one. Okay, I'm interested to see where they go then. Yeah, they're obviously going to their route, but how many people they pick up? Right, we've got a little bit of admin that needs doing here. Stuff is burning down. Things have become abandoned. This one's demolishing. That one's replacing. What was that? Was that a sawmill? Or the biomass pellet plant? I think it was the bio pellet plant, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was that. And then we had a small sapling field here. Yes, we did. Fantastic. And oh shit. Oh no. Oh. Right, I need... Does this guys have a fire service? No. No, they don't. Oops. That's probably my mistake. Come on, fireman. Come and save the day. Oh no, my little building burnt down. Oh no! That was the main building. Oh no. Okay. Just collapsed in front of our eyes. Let's redo that one. Cool. Is anything else gonna collapse? What's up with you guys? Not enough natural resource. Do I not have unlimited oil and ore on? I'm guessing I don't. Obviously not. There you go. Yes, I will definitely ensure that we have a more appropriate mod listing for the next city stream. We'll see. This is just horrendous. This is burning down. Okay, it's fine. The airport's okay. This is what we're focusing on today. Okay, so we'll wait for one of our little minibus people to come back. Here's another medium plane. Supposedly with 51 people on it. We will wait and see though. God, that fence is all sorts of janky, isn't it? Look at that. Okay. Why is everything burning down? I'm guessing because natural disasters is on and fire is counted as a disaster, isn't it? So it'll just be fires breaking out. And probably a crap fire coverage as well. What are you doing? Direct at medium aircraft stand. Going to the city arch. Is she taking the bus? How lazy are you? It's there. You can see it from the terminal. Let's take... Cross in here. Let's go walk to it. Howard Peters. Going to Mehmet's cabin. No way, Mehmet. Is looks like Mehmet and Piper are seeing each other. That's so funny that it says it's going to Mehmet's cabin. I hope Mehmet's still here. God, I hope he is, otherwise that's not going to be nearly as funny as it could have been. Okay, I think we'll start by the main town is not having a nice time, is it? What's wrong? Fires and abandonment and low worker counts. We need population expansion. Okay, we've got some room over here. Let's get some new workers in. How are we doing for levels around here? Yeah, everyone's level 3s and 4s and 1s. Yeah, let's drop some park assets in. Let's force some of these guys to level up. Hey, there he is. There's Mehmet. Yes, who's Piper, Mehmet? You guys been enjoying each other's company? I hope so. Very happy for you if you have. Yeah, let's just increase land value and get some houses leveling up because this will bring more population in as well. Some of the old faithful dog parks knocking about. Some of these suburbs that we haven't really placed any park assets near. I hope we tally the place up, Mehmet. Yeah, let's hope so. That's 100% Prussian Peaks law now, that Mehmet and Piper are seeing each other. That's so funny that it says Mehmet's cabin as well. That's just glorious. Yeah, I think we just need a population center. We've lost 1,000 people. 1,000 people have died. Let's also do some birth rate stuff as well. Have you guys got one? There's one over here. Do you have one in this town? Yes, you do. I was waiting for her. That's so cute, Mehmet. That's so cute. There we go. Okay, so there's big amounts of abandonment and fires. Yeah, okay. Worker demands as well. Okay. Let's bring in some new. So someone did say green cities patterns up here overlooking the airport. Which I'm definitely not averse to having a little pattern of these face out like this. If we can come up with a design though. Oh. There we go. Then that would be slightly more appreciated. Let's go for little batches of these. And we can just start to flesh out a new hillside town on this section now, for which this will be sort of the forefront of it. These guys are of course going to want resources and, well, not resources, you know what I mean. Services is the word I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, Mehmet, she's on her way. Piper Parker sounds like an alternative Spider-Woman. It does actually, to be fair, yeah. Piper Parker, yeah. Yeah, it does. Do you have your disaster response unit? No. I don't play with natural disasters like at all, ever. We're about to run out of bloody money again. This airport is costing me a fortune, isn't it? Yeah, this was way too early in the city to build an airport. Word of advice, don't build an airport at 7,000 population. Your economy cannot support it. This is why I want to do like City Skylines creative mode, so we can just test out new designs and builds like this without having to worry about the survival mechanic, because I have to do this with Noob's Guide and ILOS as well. Alright, we'll just copy and paste some airport terminals. They're an easy win. There we go. There we go. Let's just create like 1,000 airports now, hasn't it? Yes, it has. D-zone. Wonderful. And we are minted again. Yes, please. Okay, so these guys, of course, will want water, and we'll also have to give them a connection. A very long connection, but a connection nonetheless, along the mountainside. For which we will actually try and respect the topography here. Let's come on with the terrain heights tool. And let's just snake him around. But I do want to tunnel at some point. There we go. So we've got this little natural cemetery over here. We can definitely make like a little tourist stop along the road maybe. Out here. We can do that. Then we will come and turn into a tunnel. And then we will come out this side. Which is here. For which we can now delete a lot of this infrastructure. Well, not infrastructure, detail anyway. Grab a level terrain. Push all this out. Got 127 people here as well, guys. It's about what? 20 less than we had last week for Prussian Peaks. Okay, I'll say I'm going to put another poll up in the live chat as well, everyone. If you build a disaster response unit, they'll grow by themselves. Let's set the plot buildings. You can rebuild them cheaper. Then we can demolish them and place them. Okay. Okay. I would kindly ask for all the area inside the airport fence to be leveled. Because in case of an airport runway, they'll crash in the hills and immediately explode. That's a good point, Sachin. Yeah, we will level it all out with the fence. Yeah, okay, let me do a poll. Should we continue pushing peaks? Or new? Tropical city. Next week. Okay, cool. There is a poll in the live chat, guys. Give it a vote. Let me know what you think. Let's come out with the 4-lane here. Cool. And then we will go into Industrial Tunnel, which is actually very nice for what we want to use it for. Yeah, like it's a big mountain tunnel, so it has like its own ventilation in it to keep the air circulating inside. To stop it smelling like dank. And we can hope just draw it right across. Actually, you know what, this can probably be high speed road. Cool, that does give them a connection, if not an extremely long one. Yeah, let's level out the airport fence. I don't like how that sort of bobs up and down. Yeah, there we go. Let's just give that a little bit of smooth landscape. Don't want to encroach too far on the cliff though. There we go. Yes, excellent shout, Sachin. That looks much better. Okay. Yes, you guys will want power. Oh, it's going to be awkward connecting you in, isn't it? This is going to look so ugly until we get everyone sinking through with the natural expansion of the town. I'm going to have to use power lines. There we go. Other than that, we should have some population living here now. No, not yet. They will satisfy the demand as they come in though. Okay. That's quite a long tunnel. It is, yeah. It is. From someone who's worked in aviation for 49 years, yes, trees, undergrowth and even grass lengths are closely managed on the airfield, but it isn't real life. It's true, yeah, it's true. Oh, the pole is close, isn't it? The pole is really close. Yeah, okay, interesting. We'll leave it up for a little bit yet. Okay, so let's basically just set up a new little town now. Let's go for some actual road hierarchy here. It would be helpful. Let's go on to an angle road as well. Then we'll do a little 10 curve here. Or 6 curve actually. And then let's prepare the top of the town. Get schools and bits of commercial up here and whatnot. Yeah, and I think what we will eventually do, because I want to build something over here eventually, if indeed Prussian Peaks does continue, then we'll allow this to become sort of the new mountain road. So it can carry on just sort of flowing around the town, and then it will sort of exit the town and turn back into sort of country roads, take me home. There is a deer. Or moose. Probably absolutely frightened at the sudden appearance of new concrete road. It's just burning down and abandoned over there, isn't it? It's fine. The population is recovering now, though. Let's go for some schools for these guys. Okay, go for a regular elementary. Bring some smaller roads out behind as well. Some stretches of vanilla commercial are also welcome alongside a high street like this. Okay. And then I think the top layer is where we should have like the airfield viewing platform. The airport actually looks pretty nice from up here. I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's okay. It's okay. The pole is extremely close. Oh, New City is overtaken. New City is overtaken. Do you have a preference in regards to the poll? Yes, I would rather start a new city next week. Yeah. The charm and the appeal of Prussian Peaks is kind of worn off. And especially since I want these streams to be, like I've mentioned, sort of like a creative mode in cities where we can hang out and try out new ideas without having to worry about the constraints of the economy like we do in Ilos and Noob's Guide. I feel like that's just what I want to do. Yeah. But I'll leave the poll up for a bit yet. It's only had 66 votes. We'll leave it going. Go for park area. Let's bring this straight the way across. You guys will want water as well. There we go. And power should hopefully jump through pretty easily here with a couple of little earthquake sensors. Are we okay? Nope. Nearly. Wrong building. Oh. Right, let me just place in a vanilla commercial building. This will be alright. There we go. Have a pennies. And we're synced. Wonderful. Cool. Mind you, moose bites can be pretty nasty. Yeah, moose are like psychopaths, aren't they? Or is it moose? What's the plural of moose? Mice? No, that would be a mouse, wouldn't it? I don't know. Is it mooses? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, what is the plural of moose? Yeah. A vote for Prussian Peaks is a vote for Mehmet's place. Yeah, it is over mindset, yeah. Well, you have to buy a second PC egg, true, yeah. Yeah, does anyone want to come and carry on the Prussian Peaks streams for me? Few Candy's still here. Do you want me to pass the save to Few Candy and then she can carry on the Prussian Peaks stuff? Yeah. Please be a tropical say. You should do what you want, Egg. We'll watch you no matter what, and a happy streamer is better than an unhappy streamer. That's yeah, I'm not unhappy. Oh, look at the moose. The mice. The mice are back. There they go. Fleeing in terror as a new city spawns in around them. Okay. Let's get some of the little nature reserve viewing decks out here. Yes, please. Once we paint out our park area. How about doing a desert city? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? We have Ilos. That qualifies as a desert city, right? I can't do another desert city. There's no colour in them. That's got to be a joke, right? I think it is. Unless he hasn't seen Ilos, in which case that's absolutely fair. But yeah, there is a desert city on the channel, Sachin, if you want to go watch it. Okay, so let's do some little stretches of benzene. No, actually we won't. Let's do a U, which we very rarely use. With a couple of complementing conifers and maybe some smaller vanilla trees as well. Absolutely hate that. It's just not content creator trees. Let's do that again. Oh, so much nicer. Some long grasses in there as well. Like one single little layer of vanilla overgrowth too. Nope, moose is moose. That hotel's come in that's spicy. Yeah, the Art Deco Central Hotel. It's nice, isn't it? Only just noticed the pool and those beds on top of it as well. I've never noticed that before. Could use that nice in the skyline, actually. Like at the very end of a skyline. I'm originally from the Caribbean. I wanted to ask you last week about doing a tropical build. If it wasn't going to be tropical, then I'll go with Prussian Peaks. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to get onto Mountain Taper. I've been like itching for that map since I did it on the tier list. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Just not snow. No, we won't be doing a snow map probably ever again. At least not until Cities 2, if it's even an option in that game. Yeah. I'd love to carry on pushing Peaks for you. Just the decrease in viewership is bad. It's alright. Don't worry, like look, I've got a decrease in viewership as well, Dave. Like we started out at like 400 viewers on episode 1. We're down to 113 now at part 6. I mean, I get it, like it's fine. There's always a natural depreciation in a series as it goes on. That happens for even Ilos and Palavan, but yeah, I'd rather be streaming for more people than less, if you know what I mean. So it makes sense to reignite the interest via a new city than just keep pooting along on a Prussian Peaks project. Okay, let's do some nature reserve fencing between these. Wonderful. Oh, there's a bear here now. A lot of animals in this map, isn't there? We'll fence him off. Everyone knows that bears are immediately defeated by nature reserve fencing. Okay, we desperately need population, like really badly. Yeah. Oh, Neogenesis with a $10 Superchat egg. Out of all the cities you've ever created during your streams, which one is your favourite? As always, thank you for the incredible content. Just specifically streams or episodes as well, Neogenesis? I guess I can answer both, can't I? I don't need it. I don't need an answer. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the Ilos streams. Especially when we're doing like downtown street detailing, which we're onto now. This road is broken. But also like the Palavan streams were really fun as well. Novaria wasn't that much fun to stream. It's just you start to get headaches and you can't really dive off after stream after like an hour. So Novaria wasn't particularly pleasant to stream just because it kept giving me migraines. But yeah, I'd probably say Ilos has been my favourite city to stream. So far, anyway. Palavan streams felt quite erratic, like I didn't really have a plan of what I was doing. Which I don't in Ilos, to be fair, sometimes. Not that Ilos is any different in that regard. But yeah, thanks for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Cool. Right, let's just get this zoned up. Let's just get some people in. Sort of create a little cute, random hillside suburbia in around St. Partland. There is a thunderstorm incoming. Wonderful. But actually, how? Didn't I turn off weather? Or will natural disasters override the weather? Is this all still burnt? Yes, it is. Oh, someone said use the disaster response unit, right? It's massive though, isn't it? Where am I going to put this? Huge. It's Massively inappropriate placement. I can't put that there. This belongs in a downtown really because it's so big, but there isn't one in Prussian Peaks. No, no, no. Can't live with that. I think I'll just stick it there for right now, but it's fine. No, we'll just replace the buildings. So the recycling centre burnt down. Let's replace that. That was just a little 1x1 residential, wasn't it? Our assets over here have abandoned, for which we will use move it to just reset them. This point is. Okay, is the land value coming up over here now? No, it's still low as balls. Okay. How are you guys doing for like police coverage and stuff? Really bad for fire coverage. Really bad over here. Let's add in a station there. And police as well. Yeah, you can probably do with another police station. We'll add it onto the edge of the town as it continues to expand. How is the bus doing? That's a good shout mindset. Let's have a look at the bus, shall we? It's busy. It is busy. 132 at one of the stops. This will be the one in the town, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's cute. The most inefficient vehicle to use for a bus line this long, but it's the aesthetic, isn't it? I think we all appreciate the minivan flowing through the countryside. Burning down. It's raining. How are you setting on fire? Raining. Stop. It's not burning down. Idiots. Right, let's get some more water coverage in. And at least we've established this town now. How's the poll doing? Ooh, New City has won. New City is winning, isn't it? It's pulling away as well. Okay. I might alternate the streams in that case then. If there's still a significant... Because like 47% is pretty much half of you. I would hate to disappoint half of you as well. Just by killing Prussian Peaks. Or maybe I can just bring it on a different stream date. See if I can find some more time in the week to stream. And do both. I should do that really. At least until Prussian Peaks dies its death anyway. Okay. I think I'm slowly getting on board with this tiny little town on the hillside. It definitely wants some detail in it though, doesn't it? It's a little bit naked, if you will, for the time being. Okay. Disaster response unit on top of a mountain. Was leftover folly built by a fascist dictator. That's actually quite a clever way to use it, Dave. Yeah, almost like a Mont Casino sort of vibe. Yeah, that's a really good idea, actually. Okay. Okay. Bringing some more tree coverage on the cliff face. Okay. Bus lines and a post office. Yeah, post office is a good shot, actually. Can we get a driving view of the minibus over the mountain? Yeah, sure, mate. Yeah, with a hydration break as well. Yeah, of course you can. I need to install first-person camera mod as well for these streams, so we can do some first-person action. Yes, if we can find a minibus, JJ, we will follow it around. Is this the one coming? Is the one leaving town? Could be. No? Yeah, here we go. There's a few coming up now. Yeah, we will do. Don't burn yourself out, we need you. No, I won't burn myself out, mate. Yeah, I'm very protective of doing that. I don't want to get burnt out on cities. So yeah, I make sure it's not too much to the point where like, oh, I'm losing inspiration for this now. Yeah, I'll make sure we don't do that. How about using the Japanese content creator resort as a major hillside resort? Yeah, we could do that as well. We've had quite a few good suggestions for hillside builds actually. There we go. Right, let's follow it up the mountain road. This is probably going to be really nauseating. I hope it's okay. Yeah, let's have a posture check on a hydration break, everyone. See what you think. Yeah. Keen for anything you plan on streaming, but really impressed with how well this Prussian Peaks has turned out. Yeah, it has been a fun build. It has been a fun build. It's very erratic because we've been like jumping all over the place and starting different towns basically every week. It has felt quite disjointed, which is not how I play the game at all. I like that slow crawl, like the Margrid, like seeing it build out further and further. And like Palaven, when we sort of completed all different areas spanning out peninsulas. That's what I like, that's how I play the game, and Prussian Peaks has been very not that. Yeah. Yeah. I agree though, I'd pretty much watch anything you decide on. Your builds are inspirational. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, as long as you guys watch, that's the bottom line for me. Is you guys have to enjoy the content. Because if you don't, you stop watching. And then I stop being able to do this. So I've got to make sure it's entertaining for you guys. And for which half of you are now kind of done with Prussian Peaks, it kind of throws a spanner in the works, doesn't it? Yeah, but there's like this big unfinished swaths of it like down here. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this mountain tour, by the way. The camera won't stop spinning around. Yeah, did enjoy doing this mountain road though, this was nice. Look up Wheaton, West Virginia. It's a city off of the Ohio River in between a mountain range. Yeah, we can have a look at that. Blizzy. This mountain road is steeper than I thought. Yes, it is, isn't it? It is. If you will start a new city, will it be modded or vanilla? Either content is great. I can't wait to see what you'll build next. It would probably be modded, not to like ILOS level of modded, but sort of like the quality of life mods. Probably the anarchy mods in there too, for using keys. And unlimited money, so like for those that have played Minecraft, you know, like the game separates itself into a survival mode and a creative mode. That's what I really want for Cities 2. So just like an open sandbox where you don't have to worry about the economy, or your budgets, or stuff like that, or demands. You can just build the city you want, but also have, you know, the survival mechanic as well. Because I enjoy both game modes, but it would be nice to just have that as an option rather than having to mod it. But that's just me, and now I feel like I'm rambling. So I'll shut up. I'm trying to drink my water. Any plans for another city besides ILOS for the regular content? Gotta say that in the desert doesn't do it for me, even though it's an excellent build. The Noob's Guide is going. That's the alternate city. Nitsa. Yeah, that's the alternate city. The Noob's Guide, that's a totally vanilla tropical build. So it's like polar opposite from ILOS. So no, not outside of these streams. And Noob's Guide, no current plans. Although I was expecting to be in ILOS for about a year, but that's looking increasingly unlikely now with the node count. That's ILOS will probably end before it's a year old, I think. In December, we'll probably be done with it because the city is getting big. And oh yeah, you guys don't know. Yeah, when I was building the Convention Plaza episode in ILOS. The PC does not like being in downtown ILOS with the game playing. It's yeah, the fans become extremely angry as they as the game simulates in ILOS's downtown now. So we have to be careful with custom assets. We are getting a little bit too confident with them. Okay. Been live for 3 hours now. I feel like we've got enough done here to warrant a VOD going up. What is happening with the fence? That's a glitch, isn't it? 2 hours bus drive. I like it. Yes, it is. It is. Okay, I think we're going to leave the stream there, guys. We've been live for 3 hours now. What's the poll ended at? It's pretty much 50-50, isn't it? Okay. Let's end it. Fair enough, enjoying that series quite a bit. Good, I'm glad it's... yeah, the Noob's Guide City has actually turned out really nicely. It has turned out nicely. Okay, let's go through some of the hosts. Let's see if anyone's streaming. Not really, no. Seniac is streaming, but he doesn't need a host. Let's go for Joy. So Joy put out a really cute, almost like micro modular build the other day. Really nice video. It's all kind of very lightly modded / vanilla. So please do go and show Joy Build City some love for a little modular build park. That was really nice. Yeah, go and watch that. It's in the live chat. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will let you know what's happening with Prussian Peaks. I'm leaning on the side of it's kind of run its course now, and the whole hardest map in Cities Skylines has lost a bit of its charm. But I'll let you know. It probably won't be the last time you'll see it, but next week we'll probably start a new tropical build. Again, I'll let you know in the Discord. Oh, Michael with a €5 super chat. It's not much, but maybe helps towards a new fan or PC. Thank you so much, Michael. No, it's alright, dude. Honestly, like my PC is a monster, but so is Ilos. So it's like it's competing against each other now. But yeah, thank you for modding Lands and Jane and the Governor. Thank you. I think he's E6 dived off. I think he has, hasn't he? Yeah. But yeah, really appreciate all support, guys. Thanks for all the super chats again. I hope you enjoyed a mountainside airport build. I think we had some nice ideas here tonight. Kind of the little snaked highway, so not everything's perfectly straight. I think it helps break up some of the angles. A really nice sort of tiered terminal frontage design. Nothing over the top with too much tourism or anything like that. I hope you've enjoyed the airport build. But yes, let's give you all a shout out. JJ, Harry, Theno, G, Beth, Keith, Brad, Arutha, Eve, Lauren, Theno, JJ again, McKemen, Soapy Margarita, Star Stuff. You're all legends, guys. Thank you for supporting the streams. I will see you on tomorrow for Ilos's live stream. I've no idea what we're doing, but we'll be live at 2 o'clock UK, either way, in Ilos. So come and hang out. Otherwise, I thank you all so much for watching, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, and if you haven't watched 5B yet, go and watch that as well. Really nice episode today. Right. Bye.